Well, we started off with the infantry.
Oh, it started already?
They
Oh, yeah, I see him
they
now.
holding their little American flags.
Oh shit! All right, Cameron gonna come for that money. He just letting it stack up. Tony
I
Khan
mean,
better get
do
it
you see
together.
those fits and
Uh-huh.
the little logo?
That is Dipset without the pink.
Man, need a close up at that logo.
What's going on, Rob Bevan?
Okay, where was this energy on Juneteenth?
They knew they was losing, so they wasn't. They can win for the troops, just not for Juneteenth or Black History Month.
I wonder how long the show is. Normally, it would say it on the corner, but it didn't. It doesn't say it today.
Because they would know already. It's like, yeah, we're gonna keep it
Because I've
short and
only
sweet.
seen like the past 2 days they've been advertising only two matches: Undisputed Kingdom versus Metalik and Commander. Oh, Commander.
I saw four matches.
Proving ground matches. Oh, we have our boy Wheeler Yuta in the building. Another proving grounds match against Lee Moriarty.
Okay. Yeah, they showing right now.
Okay.
Meta League and Commander.
Oh, okay. The Dark Order is coming out here. I didn't hear about this.
You know they like this is they last run around. They gotta sell them shoes.
Oh,
What's going on, David Bond? He said, "Was hey sexy Tati from the dark side?"
hello. Rob is in the house. David's in the house. What's going on, you guys? Dark Order's making their way out to the ring in trios action. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Like for real, yesterday when I was doing my review, I was just thinking about it. And I was just like, I get what they're trying to do with Shibata, Hook, and what was the other one in that group? Oh, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
I get it, but it's just like when I look at the Cage of Agony, they've been a legit trios for like more than a year, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, where the hell is the trios division in this company? Where is it?
With the Bang Bang Gang.
They unified the titles, which I thought was a good thing because I felt like it's not that many trios in between Ring of Honor and AEW. So I was like, unifying it will be cool. Whatever team has a title can go between Ring of Honor and AEW to defend the titles.
Mm-hmm.
And no, well, here's the Bang Bang Gang. Just when I talk about these motherfuckers, all right.
Maybe they having some defenses tonight with they using making sure we get some kind of match.
Oh
So
my god, this is from way back. This is from when Juice was in the group. Well, was holding the title for like 2 weeks. I'm so confused. Is it the three? Is this trios or is this tag?
well, Juice don't have his belt, so
Look at how he's dancing. Oh my god,
also the
wild.
Colton are stupid, dude.
Okay, so it is trios. Okay, it's just that Juice isn't holding the titles, but he's defending it though.
Did you watch the Billy
Okay,
Gunn interview yet?
no, I didn't watch anything to. Oh wait, I did watch something, but I'm gonna talk about it later. It's not wrestling related though. It's just some wild ass story.
Okay.
I think man, I spent like half the day looking for my fucking bonnet.
Oh man, you
Don't
said looking for your
ask.
bonnet.
Yeah,
Oh man,
don't ask.
nah, I get like that when
That
I
thing
see.
done. It's just wiped off the face of the earth.
Oh man, I just found mine. Don't ask us why.
I'm
I got
telling you.
I got hair. I gotta have a bonnet. What's going
It's
on,
it's
Ballet?
it's
How
just
are
one of
you?
those things. Like even my daughter, like I don't make it a big deal about it. I try not to, but like if I see her laying on that bed, it better be on. I'm not fixing your hair in the morning. I have found this website. I wish I could find exactly what it was, but they looked like they had these really great quality bonnets, but they had like anime characters on it. I wanted to get my daughter one, and I should have saved. I should have bookmarked it.
A Jujutsu Kaisen bonnet.
There were all types. I would assume like the ones that she watches, they probably have. But I don't know. I wish I saved it. She would have liked it. All right, all right. Nice to see Bang Bang Gang up in here. This doesn't include Jay White. Not that I would have expected him to be here. Jay White got better things to do. People were talking about, oh, Jay White is not that he's scared, but that he can't beat Hangman. And I'm just like, we'll see about that.
Jay White
for Saturday.
He will mop the floor with Hangman.
That's the thing though. Like if they were to go for real, I feel like it would be a close call, but like I would definitely put my money on Jay.
Yeah, easily.
Between the two of them.
Has Jay White... Oh, no, they're on the same team. I was going to say, has Jay White fought Juice Robinson yet? I want to see that match for some reason.
We got Daniel Berry sports highlights in the house. What's going on, Daniel?
Daniel Berry, what's good?
Rob says, Leo, I finished watching Osmosis Jones. Bro.
Oh, my God. I haven't seen that in a minute.
I haven't heard of that movie. Lord, what year was that? Like 05?
Yeah. That movie was good, though.
They go, Juice Robinson peeing on them like a dog. Like, who does stuff like this? So
I haven't got there
yet. Oh, man. But I do appreciate, look at him running around the whole fucking ring with his arms waving in the air. He is so silly.
All right, yeah. I'm like maybe like 10 seconds behind you.
I actually, I appreciate the silliness, I really do. Because sometimes a lot of these matches are just people getting in the ring, being serious and not really giving character, or you know what I mean? So yeah. I appreciate it.
Why he threw him out so fast right after he did all that running around the ring? I respect the guns more now after watching Billy's interview.
Was this a proving ground match, or I don't remember hearing them say if the title's on the line or not? Because this, like, literally, they only been showing 2 matches to be on this whole show these past few days. So I thought it was literally going to be 2 matches, but I don't know. Let's see. Rob says Bang Bang Gang got this. They probably do. I don't see Dark Order winning this.
Yeah.
David said, enjoying my 4th, relaxing. I was still happy when MJF turned back heel. I had to play the ministry theme. So I watched that again last night with my daughter, and she was playing like sad music as Daniel Garcia was getting his ass whooped. But I tried not to laugh. I really tried not to. She was like, Mom, does this make it look worse? And I was just like, yes, it does.
You should have started that. You got to sell that, man. You can't no sell it to your daughter.
No, I didn't.
Oh,
it was so funny. Like, she's used to MJF being heel, so like him being ringside for Daniel. Even she was just like, well, why is he there? And I'm just like, you see, a child has realized this. Okay, I don't know.
I gotta catch up on Despicable Me.
Oh, did it come out already? The 4th movie?
No,
or it's like another week or something.
I still need to finish watching 3, even though I've seen most of it. But I need the whole collection.
I'll see it at some point.
They already got me sold off the disc record. I'm good. We just finished listening to it as a family.
Oh, okay.
So you still haven't heard the first song?
I wanted to see Garfield. Did anybody see Garfield? I feel like nobody saw it.
No, I heard it got a 2.
A 2 out of what?
10.
What?
Yeah.
Nah, that's my dog right there. Not the dog, but
Nah, I feel you. Oh,
I love
Odie's our
Garfield.
dog. You know what I'm saying?
I love Garfield. I I wanted to see it when I went to see Inside Out. Was it last weekend? Whatever it was, I went.
Hmm.
Um, but the way that the movies was set up, it overlapped, and then the next showing was just like way later in the day. I'm like, I'm not going back here.
You got
Not
theater
going
hop.
back
I'm
in.
theater hopping. I'm going over to the other theater, right? As soon as the credits roll.
Like that's weird when they put all the kid movies on at the same time. It's like people probably come in here and watch multiple movies, play them simultaneously so that people can go from one theater to the next.
Hmm. Oh, here
All
comes
right, you
John
got some
Silver.
nice teamwork from Dark Order. I mean, they're
I mean,
looking for trios gold.
John Silver's in better shape since they've been wrestling pretty weekly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he looks better. He looks better. Alex Reynolds, Evil Uno, they're the same.
You know, they Alex Reynolds and Evil
And
Udo.
am I tripping though? Because like so literally, Hangman coming yesterday, it could have been such a bigger deal than what it was if they never gave it away.
Yeah,
Because imagine like Chicago is one of those loud crowds. It wasn't as loud yesterday, but imagine if we never knew the Hangman was coming, he would have had like a huge pop, one of the biggest pops this year. But we already knew, so they took it away, man.
yeah. They do it every time, man. They open the gift up too early, like that
That's what I'm
whole
saying. Like, what? Why y'all so quick to say what's gonna happen? Like,
yeah
let people feel surprised.
Boston. I'll never get over that big
Bang bang
business.
gang to the one. Oh, the big business thing. I don't know. Well, for me, I thought it was Okada because when you think of money, you also think of Okada too. And I was like, could be him. But then the week before, Okada ends up debuting on Dynamite. So I was like, all right, definitely Mercedes.
But when they wrote Boston in the middle of Boston, I was like, come on, man.
Yeah, that's another giveaway. Another
As you can hear,
giveaway.
they got the fireworks going off. I don't know if they're going off
Lord have
around you
mercy.
too.
Hey, it's 98 degrees right now. No one's outside. That'll definitely keep all y'all inside. No fireworks this year. Not happy about it almost in the triple digits.
Bang Bang Gang takes the win.
All right, the infantry is giving us some American history.
They've kind of been really good trio champions. They've been defending these
They
titles.
they only defended like twice.
Well, they've been fighting. I'll say that.
That's something, right?
What is the infantry doing? This is all they get. They got a match, but they got it
Bro, they're hosting the show. That's what they said. They're hosting tonight's show. So interesting.
via remote. They just did all this shit by a green screen and then sent it in.
It is green screen, that's for sure. So they're like doing these green screen appearances in front of like American monuments and talking about American history and what is that in his hand?
The flag.
He's wearing like some silver armor, talking about he's gonna knock the kingdom out with these on. Like what the hell?
He got on gauntlets.
Oh my god, they are showing Kyle Fletcher versus Atlantis Jr. from last Friday.
The
Tony
whole
Khan,
match.
you owe me for this one.
They're not finished.
Tony
So,
Khan, you owe me.
so we need to see Atlantis Jr. coming on here and fighting soon.
We will see because Kyle Fletcher already said like next time you gonna come over to my home and defend that title. I'm not. I man, how you beat Kyle Fletcher? All the things he's been doing, taking a loss with 2 frog splashes. Come on.
And they wasn't even good frog splashes like that. They were like standard frog splashes.
Well, here's Athena and the girls. They have this new security guards, and they got minion training shirts. Okay.
I don't believe the one with the button up underneath.
They look like scrawny security guards. Where the security guards from last night? Oh, Queen Aminata and Red Velvet look so yummy.
Lexi looked good too in that little jacket.
I guess. Yeah.
Damn.
Why didn't they get female security guards? That would have been cool.
That would have been dope.
Nobody's thinking out the box. Oh. Queen Aminata is saying that she wants to go after the title against Athena at the pay-per-view. And they're laughing in her face. Okay. What? Lexi got an email about the match being official, but never told Athena that it was actually happening.
For whose title, Billy's or for Athena's?
Athena.
I knew this. I knew they were working that injury.
Uh-oh, she's yelling. She want to see Tony Khan. I want to see him too. I got some things to say. There we go. It's official. They got the graphics for you. Athena versus Queen Aminata.
I knew she was gonna fight. I knew it. Where's Roderick Strong when you need him?
And we also got Velvet versus Billy Starks for the TV title. You know what? Give both those titles better change hands.
Oh man. Well, Billy can give hers up.
Both. I feel like, man, this is so hard to say in terms of Athena, but it seems more likely she might lose the title than Billy. Then if she's really injured and truly can't compete like that, then yeah, we'll see.
But then, how long do you expect Queen Aminata to hold on to that title? Because she takes all losses.
I don't know. But here's the infantry in front of the White House.
Oh my God, they gonna just run? Yeah. Oh yeah. This episode has been brought to you by brought to you by the green screen.
Well, at least they're getting their little TV time.
Hey, Tony Khan about to get him jammed up.
Oh wait, I fucked up. That was not the White House at first, bro. I don't know these I don't know these things.
That's the Capitol, anyway. Where they stormed the Capitol last year.
I don't know where it was at. Oh yes, that was the Capitol. No, I think that was a year before, but yeah. All right. Commander coming out.
Or
I cannot deal with
you know
this
what?
guy.
That was 2020. What are we talking about? That was
2020.
Wasn't it?
No, that was 2022 when they stormed the Capitol. Wasn't that 2022?
Nah, Trump left office in 2020.
We are not expert in American affairs.
No, it's 2020 because it's an election year now.
So somebody gonna put it on the chat. I think it was 2022, but we'll see. We shall see. Ballet dancers in the house. What's up, Ballet?
What's going on, Ballet?
Rob says trios. How Black, Tony Nese, and the other team. It's the Premier Athletes, babe. Infantry and need another guy. They were Learning Tree. Well, Learning Tree. I don't think Brian Keith was ever injured. I don't think he was ever injured. Obviously, they played it off. What made me feel like he probably was truly injured, because I wasn't believing it at first, was when what's the name of it? He works for a promotion here in Texas. Can't remember their name. He's been champion for a long time. And they announced that he had to vacate the title because he was injured from, participating in AEW. So I thought it was for real, because he literally dropped the title. And I'm guessing maybe now that we see that he obviously wasn't injured last night, he probably dropped it because he has other duties at AEW. So I guess that makes sense. That makes sense. Y'all, I almost died like 3 times today. This heat, y'all need to check on your friends, your family. Make sure this is not right. This is not right. Rob says, and also Top Flight. Oh my God, Top Flight is a. What are we doing?
Yeah, that's
What
if
are we
Dante's
doing?
okay. Have we seen Dante?
Right, I have not seen. Oh, I have not seen anything about Dante, but you know Cole Carter, who teams up with Griff Garrison. He
Mhm.
just had surgery today. He has a broken arm. There we go.
Well,
Well,
another solo push coming.
let's see.
It's been set up for Griff for a while now.
Griff, your partner is hurt. You gotta have to take advantage here and get a spotlight on you, bro.
Yep.
See what happens.
You got to pull a Kyle Fletcher, bro.
Oh yes. Oh my God. And then, well, we have the bell about to ring. We got Cutie referee Brandon in the house. Last night too with what's his name, Will Ospreay, pretty much crying about how he hasn't truly been a good nephew to Uncle Don and wanting to leave the group. I was disappointed with that. I really was. I was like, oh, this is not how I thought it was going to happen.
They got to jump him.
Not how I thought it was going to happen. It could have happened another way where he and Kyle would have left the group, but I don't know. It wasn't how I expected. I didn't think Will was going to be crying about it and wanting to leave, and I was just like, oh. And if you look at Kyle when he says it, Kyle looks surprised, like, bro, we didn't talk about this. You know what I mean? Because he said he wants to leave, but he never said nothing about Kyle. So now Kyle is gonna be stuck in the middle here in this group.
You gonna leave me here, bro? Matt Taven lost them white gloves. I told you he lost them gloves.
Dang. Commander looks so much smaller than Matt right now. It's like, damn, he is so small and short.
Well, he was gone for a while, right?
Yeah, he's been gone for a while. I don't know what was wrong with him, but I did enjoy the time away.
All right, don't say that. You know Ballet gonna get you talking about Commander.
So this is a proving ground match. If they win, which is a big if, they get a chance to go against the Kingdom for the actual titles. I would not like to see them win. They need a good team to go against at the pay-per-view.
They do.
They need
a good team to beat them at the pay-per-view.
That too. Remember last pay-per-view they went against the Infantry, which is the first proving ground match I've seen someone else win for once. They had that match, but then Wardlow of all people showed up on Ring of Honor and got involved, and then the Kingdom ended up retaining the titles. I'm wondering if Wardlow is written off that group. I'm wondering if that's the case. Prayers do work, because I'm telling you, he doesn't need to be in that group.
It's the ponytail. He grew it back. He's like, listen, they're gonna love me when I start whipping my hair around, when I take it off and I do my Powerbomb Symphony.
Ballet says, please hit that like button. Yes, please do. David says the Premier Athletes, they are a legit team too, and they have really great chemistry with each other. Yeah. They started, man, do you remember maybe 2 months or so ago, they had like the craziest vignettes of these guys working out and promos and all that stuff, making it a big deal about them returning just so that they could be fed to Samoa Joe and them. I could not believe it. I could not believe it. I was so happy when I seen how they were really building these guys up on Ring of Honor. And I'm just like, this is why I feel like at this point, they should just separate the roster, because it doesn't really make sense for you to build somebody up on one show, or a group up in one show, and then assume like people who watch Ring of Honor are also not watching AEW, and then you bring those people over on AEW and get them buried.
They know it's just us.
It's just us, right? Me and 6 other people who have subscriptions. Yeah. In Middle League, he's been gone for the longest too. I don't know if he was injured, but haven't seen him in months, longer than Commander.
He came back. Oh, isn't he? He fought like 2 weeks ago, right?
Well, yeah, that's the first time he's been back in
Yeah.
months.
Oh yeah, he's been gone.
And what the fuck is Alex Abrahantes is there? I mean, I'm so sorry to say this, but Alex, I don't get it. I don't get it anymore. Like at first I was like, oh, that's nice. You got a little friend tagging along with them, but now I'm just like, do they really need you? Right.
He's a cheerleader.
I don't know. It's so weird. Like putting him like he's literally that guy to come out with all the luchadors.
He does.
Not some, all, okay?
And he'll change his clothes too. Hey, look, we gotta respect the fact that he changes his gear up. Look at his gloves. He matching his gloves more than than Taven right now, man. Matt Taven. Where the white gloves at?
Did you ever see the AEW episode when it was Penta?
No, I
That was like a couple of weeks ago, and I was just like, Alex, we don't need the translations. I know we got it. We got it. We got it. RJ City was shaking in his boots that whole interview.
Oh, that's right.
All right, 5 minutes have passed. You got 5 more minutes to at least last the rest of the match, or somehow pin, or have the champs submit, which is not going to happen. Ballet says you have to keep several bonnets around. She says I have at least 5 bonnets in the stash. I am going to have to set my game up.
You said she got 5 of them. The big ones or the smaller ones, Ballet?
I might have put mine in the hamper. That's probably what it is. Because I was supposed to do laundry. Mm-hmm. And I probably did. I bet you was there. Oh. But I have 3 of them. I can't say where the other 2 at. Well, I can't say where any of them are at. So, I don't know. I mean, Commander's not bad or anything, but he's one of those other wrestlers that they would shove down your throat. And I'm just like, hey, this is not consensual. All right. All right, Commander, you just showing off now. You trying to win or what?
You might. And you gonna turn off your TV. You gonna turn off your screen if you do.
I'll just deal with it. What's his name? Shit, I forgot what I was gonna say. My daughter was like, "Oh, are we gonna have fireworks?" I was like, "I didn't buy any." And she's like, "Well, are you gonna do a barbecue?" I was like, "Girl, we don't got no grill." I said, "I'll put a little barbecue on your steak for dinner and do that."
Not on the steak, some barbecue sauce.
Yeah, I did. I actually did. Yeah.
You gotta order some barbecue from DoorDash.
I don't know. Like when you guys are making like barbecue, like what's your favorite brand to use? I never see people use the Sweet Ray's brand. Is it just me?
I think we use some here, but I usually season my food well enough where I don't put steak sauce and none of that stuff on my steaks and stuff like that.
No, but like if you were making barbecue chicken at home, what brand you using for a sauce?
Yeah, I'm making my own usually.
Really?
Yeah. I don't not barbecue sauce either. Like it's just the seasoning, how I season it. And I make sure I put mustard on the outside. I got southern roots, so gotta put the mustard on the barbecue.
Interesting. Well, Kingdom takes the win.
Yeah.
Does it surprise you?
No. Not at all. Not at
Yeah.
all. But Roderick Strong still is titleless, and so is we ain't seen Adam Cole, but Britt Baker's back.
So I used to make my own barbecue sauce, but I would put I would make it with grape jelly and brown sugar.
Mhm.
Your girl's diabetic, so I haven't done that in a while. But it's so good, so good.
Why they beating Menelik like that?
They stomping on him. All right, the kingdom,
The
yeah, they won, but they over here beating up on them. Okay,
cheerleader ran.
they're bored.
Why the cheerleader run away like that?
Mason. Oh my God, Mansoor. Oh my God. They got a whole little modeling thing going on right now. What?
Oh, maximum male models have arrived, huh?
Oh my God. Hey, blow a fan so the hair can go back. He's a man that will make you sore. No Vinny, right?
I think they are all Vinny.
Y'all should have put a little bit more baby oil on the chest.
Vince created this. Okay. Per them, Vince created them.
MXM collection. That's the name of the group.
MXM, yeah.
What just happened? They look good.
A nice
They
opening.
look good. Okay. We shall see.
They stuck together as a collective. No Vinny.
And it was interesting. They put, bro. Interesting that they put that together right after the tag match. You know, the pay-per-view is not too far away.
Yeah.
Nicest. It looks like they're signed.
Yeah.
It
They
looks
have
like they're
crossed
signed.
over.
Let's see the All Elite graphic. We'll see. Interesting.
Yeah, they said on who was it, Maven's podcast, when they were talking about all of it, when they was dropping all the tea, they said that it was either them or Pretty Deadly.
Oh, okay.
And that was the reason, like, when they were like trying to decide, Vince created them, and then Triple H's guys were Pretty Deadly, so it was kind of like, you know, a toss up between the two teams.
Interesting. Well, David Bunn says, "Screw the learning pussy tree." Okay.
I didn't go put their faces on all of the forefathers.
Mount Rushmore. Rom says no, it was 2001. That movie was from 2001. Well, then I was off by a lot.
Damn.
Bella says Juice Robinson got us correct. AZ.
Yeah, he does.
Bun says the juice is loose. Okay. He's rock hard, you guys. Rom says soundtrack was nuts. Trick Daddy, Take It to Your House. Saint Lunatics. Craig David.
Oh shit, Craig David.
I haven't
Canada's
heard that name
original
the
Drake.
longest.
The original Drake.
The original Drake, bro. Oh my God.
Sometimes I just spin it around and you start singing all fast and shit. Like, hey, Rose, slow that shit down.
Bro.
Monday and it was Tuesday.
Oh my God, this is the last match. Am I tripping?
I told you. What I tell you how many matches it was? It was oh. Is that 4 or 3?
This is the 4th match, I think.
4 matches.
We didn't even have a women's match. What's going on here? Tony Khan, if I don't see you. Oh. King Leo.
Henny Gotta said another case of the Mondays. Oh man. I ain't. That was my movie, Bella. They said I didn't see Garfield. I used to read the comics on Sundays back in the day. I used to read those. I used to buy those strips whenever those books came out with Scholastic, and you could order them. I used to order all the Garfield books.
Oh man, I love the cartoons. I've seen the live action movie. They're all right. You know, nothing crazy, but the show, the animated show, much better. The original.
Oh yeah, the Saturday morning one with where they went to the farm afterwards.
I love it.
Where the farm is show, hell yeah.
I
And
haven't watched it in a while.
I watch the Christmas episode every year just because it's
Um,
my favorite.
is there like a Thanksgiving one where like something about his mom comes to cook, or was that the Christmas one?
That's the Christmas one where
That's the Christmas one then.
John's grandmother was making the
Like,
sauce.
yes,
Or,
yes,
or the mom was making the sauce, and John's grandmother put the what's the name in the chili? She put too much sauce in it.
Oh man.
Ballet
Well,
says
as much as I'm a Scrooge, I do enjoy holiday movies. I do. It just
oh
feels good.
yeah.
Feels good.
She said I'm a Scrooge, but I like holiday movies.
Don't tell anybody.
You later in your Undertaker clothing.
Oh
Bel-
man.
Ballet says, hey to Henny Guy. Henny Guy says, salute to the channel and chat.
Hello.
Rob Bevan says, LOL, some saying Ballet. I'm a New York State, a state of mind. Bill Murray, Garfield. Oh man. Henny Guy said, hey, Miss Ballet. And he said, you cooked today? Henny Guy said, Ballet. David said, it's 90 plus here in MD. Make sure y'all like the page. Absolutely, David Boss.
Yes, please do. Somebody commented on my channel earlier, said I got a puny little channel. I laughed.
Puny little channel. Man, they be trying it.
All right.
David Bond said, Red Velvet is sexy.
She is.
Ballet is laughing at Henny Guy. She said, no, we didn't cook today. We tried. We tired. We tired. Do Tati or Leo find that racist that infantry has had a package for 4th of July but didn't want to get them an opportunity to face the Ring of Honor champions?
Oh,
woo.
Well,
yeah, they hosted it and that was it. I thought they had a match.
Interesting. I thought they had a match too. I thought the match. Well, actually,
was against it. I thought they were fighting. I thought they were going to the Kingdom.
That's what I thought too. But they were just hosting the show tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing. Well, I mean that is an interesting point, Charles. But I figured they were chosen to host the show because they're, they were actually, they're actually veterans. So that's what I thought it was. So.
Like, we know you guys are veterans, but we don't actually want you to wrestle on the show. You can host it. Yeah,
but thank you for your service.
Ballet said, I feel you. It's too hot. I'm ordering out. Man. Yeah, we had Little Caesars today. It ain't happening over here. Sean says 2021 January. Yes.
Oh, okay. I said 2022. You said 2020. Smacking between.
2021 January 4th, right? Ballet.
Or January 6th. One of those.
Yeah, January 6th.
The first week. One of them. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mr. Artie's off said they not like us video was cool. Yes, and the video finally dropped, and tentatively I am hearing through the grapevine of the streets that the album drops tonight. So start checking makes sense. Look in your phone. He might have an album dropping tonight. And you guys said they dropped all days off. And Chris Leclerc says happy 4th of July. Same to you, bruv. Mr. All Days Off says video is out. Ballet said it's hot out here too, Henny God. Rob Evans says, oh, happy 4th of July. Commander will be on Collision.
I think they did say that.
Oh my God. He getting double duty when and infantry can't get nothing. Henny God said, check it out now. All Days Off. Miss All Days Off says CBB dropped an interview with the legend Muhammad Hassan today on the 4th of July. I did see that.
Yo, is he like dropping videos every day?
Who? Chris Van Vliet?
Yes, I feel like I can't even keep up. It feels like an everyday thing.
He going crazy right now. The Billy Gunn interview was like that was 2 hours, and I listened to that whole thing.
Bro, I gotta go back. The last one I heard in its entirety was Christian, which was like, I don't know, like 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
But since then, I'm struggling to keep up.
Yeah, he talked about. My favorite part was when he talked about Colton and Austin. He said Austin has all of his attitude, and him and Colton look just alike. He says Colton is the methodical thinker, and Austin is like, I'm the one that's going to just run. If there's a door, I'm going to run through it. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? It was funny. He said he loves watching them, but I enjoyed that interview a lot. He talked about a lot of him leaving and him may not even be having being cool with Triple H right now. Maybe he said he's not sure. If you're not sure, then he's going to have to call him. He talked about his addiction and how he got over it and stuff like that and being clean. So he said he's happy right now.
Sounds good.
Henny God says, Tati, I know you cooked today. Fix me a plate. My favorite wrestling podcaster.
I just made whatever my daughter wanted, which is just steak and mac and cheese. I guess nothing,
you make
nothing out of the ordinary.
you make this macaroni from scratch, or you use Kraft?
Not today.
You got the
It's
box.
my day off. I'm not gonna kill myself today.
She had the box and the shells, y'all, and the cheese sauce.
It is what it is.
Ballet Tati says you have to fix Henny got a plate. She laughing. Rod Bevan says LOL Ballet. Ballet said a few small ones and 3 large ones at King Leo. Oh, she's talking about her bonnets. Yeah. You got the super size one. That's what I got. I got one of those super size ones, that the extra big ones for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
Just because my hair, when I man, listen, I'm not finna fight with my hair. Miss All Days Off said, I'll take some of those Taker deviled eggs.
What? Never heard of that. Okay.
Ballet says,
oh, my
Commander
daughter
is
did
there,
ask to make for me to make that, not for today, but we went to the store the other day and she saw them in a package. I was like, girl, I can make that. I don't need to buy it from the store. And I have not yet made it.
But just deviled
We'll see.
eggs.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Taker hasn't taken advantage of that, or Kane. Ballet says, Commander is there. Yay.
Yeah.
Mr. All Days Off says, shake and bake. Henny God said, Ballet New Jersey, you should have 2. You should have 2. Ballet said shake and bake was decent chicken. Oh man, I haven't made. I've never had that. I've never cooked that in my life.
I've used it one time and I was like, no, I'm good. I'm good. We are already 6 minutes into this match and we got 4 more minutes left. It feels like it's going by so quick.
Yeah, so this is about to be over. So this is a pure title rules 5 minutes or 6 minutes.
Yeah. Oh wait, this is a this is a proving grounds. Never mind. That's why it's 10 minutes. Okay. Because normally it's 15 minutes if it's for the title, so 10 minutes for proving ground. I would like to see Lee Moriarty win. I'm cool with it.
Wheeler, you didn't need to hit the gym.
Oh, don't do my boy like that. I mean, he's all right. He's all right.
He's all right. He just seemed like he might have been a little more buffer back.
Let me tell you, when that day he came back and he was with the whole group, I was just that's when I really was like, oh, bro, when you stand in front of the rest of them, you look like you need to be at the gym with them, you know. But here next to Lee Moriarty, he looks okay, but like with the whole group, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. He looked like Hook. He looked smaller than Hook.
Oh my God.
No video.
And y'all seen the Wizard Chris Jericho made his little appearance last night throwing that fireball on Hook.
Oh yeah.
And I said it, like if Hook had got out when they kicked his daddy out, none of this would have happened. But nobody listens to me.
He caught that yoga flame from Dawson last night. It's Chris Jericho about as old as Dawson. Ballet.
Oh my God.
What did you say? Ballet says after what hit he got, he said, I wonder if Tony Khan paid them to come over to AEW. Absolutely he did. They've been all over. They've been fighting in Africa. They have kept up their the Maximum Male models have kept up their appearances and doing stuff.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Places. So I definitely don't mind them coming over to AEW. It's not like they ran right over. They showed that they can still wrestle. They had a good gimmick.
So like after they left, they were like they're doing their live streams and whatever and all that stuff. Like they've kept themselves relevant throughout that whole time. A lot of other wrestlers, when they have that 90-day compete clause, like you don't hear a peep from them throughout that whole 90 days, and there are things that you can do to keep yourself relevant during that time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And some people don't take advantage of that. But if y'all see Jinder Mahal pop up on here, well,
I just need them to stop snitching like Dijak. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm glad they finally got a job so they can stop dropping dime like Dijak. Because, like I said, he's everywhere, just like giving up on anything you want to know in WWE. He's telling.
Well,
Henny God said, ballet dancer, fix me a plate. Ballet said, I had the Craig Davis CD. Can you fill me in? Yes, that is the song. Fill me in. Oh man, in 7 days. Now,
Oh, I
I would
remember that.
I remember the 7 days acoustic version was like the best one if you could still find it anywhere. It's sad that like we can't find a
Oh,
lot of this stuff no more.
I'm gonna play that after the stream. Oh my
Well,
god, they like literally 40 seconds left in the match, and they've just had like 60 roll-ups just now. Like, bro, what are we doing?
the fruit roll up will always in the night.
All right, now we got like 70 of them.
Yeah, we're counting up to 70.
Lee, you just have to last 20 more seconds, bro. I think he's gonna do it. All right, 10 seconds left. He's gonna make it. Oh, he wins. Yes. They just started punching the shit out of each other for that last 30 seconds.
Claudio, all right, Wheeler about to catch some uppercuts from Claudio this weekend.
Oh, he gets his title shot. Oh, dang, his mouth is busted. Lee Moriarty's mouth is busted from all the little punches. Okay. All right. Well, Wheeler, you get to hold on to the title for another few more days.
Mm-hmm. Lee about to get a title.
This is gonna be at the pay-per-view, maybe.
I can see that. They might as well add another match.
Uh-oh, here comes Shane Taylor and Anthony Ogogo.
Yeah.
Is Shane losing weight? He looks so much smaller.
He has been. I think that suit, I used to call it the diving suit, but it might be it's a wrestling sauna suit.
Bro, he looks really good. He looks like he's been losing weight.
Anthony Ogogo got him on that.
Oh, and homie from last night that wore the big Black and Jack shirt. Oh, they would tan his ass up on social media.
Why?
They tore his ass up. And like I said, I figured that would have happened. Figured that would happen.
At least he didn't flip the shirt. He just bought it.
Maybe bro, like if it's just a black guy wearing a shirt, nobody cares. But a white guy wearing big Black and Jack shirt, oh yes.
He's a Powerhouse Hobbs fan, man. Y'all.
All right. Well, the show is over. I mean, oh my god!
I told you we was getting the 45 minutes of power last week. That's why I didn't want to spoil it.
Man, this is crazy, especially for people who celebrate 4th of July. That probably took a little time out of their day to come sit down in front of the damn TV to watch this for what 40 minutes.
That's disgusting. He could have gave us a 2-hour show. That would have been great.
Well, with the shows that I'm going to be going to later on this month, they're going to be doing separate Ring of Honor tapings and stuff. So I think that's them trying to make an attempt to make these shows longer by doing it that way. We shall see. We'll see.
I'm telling you, change every time they have a little break in the middle. Just go back to your hotel room, change up your gear. So that way you'll help the show look different, even though somebody next to you will probably have on like neon green or like or high pink, looking like a highlighter and shit. But any guy said I'm the guy that goes to all the kickbacks and get-togethers and fix me a plate, then bounce out. You know what Henny got?
Bro, I wish it was like that for me. I really do. Like, I know like a lot of people expect for like, especially parents, not necessarily just moms, to be the ones to be cooking at functions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I can't remember the last time I just went to a function and wasn't the one cooking. You know what I mean? Like, even when somebody invites me, they're like, "Oh, can you bring that thing you do?" I'm like, "No."
Yeah, usually I'm the one that
show up and eat.
Usually I'm the one that cooks. So today, like me not cooking is like a anomaly. So it's like I know everybody's like, "All right, he ain't cooking," but I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna cook on Saturday. I'm gonna barbecue on Saturday. Chris Leclerc said, "Did Sky Blue wrestle?" No, not tonight. No. Mr. All Day's off is laughing.
Well, I know why he's asking that, because last night I think she did a taping for Ring of Honor. She had debuted new gear and everything like that. If it wasn't Ring of Honor, maybe it was Rampage, but she had like new all white gear, and I don't know what they're doing with her character or whatever, but it's a new look for her. And
Okay.
she's from Chicago, so that's why she was on there though. But I don't know. But not tonight. No women's matches tonight.
Okay. Let's see. Jack Scapegoat Perry says, "Hey," he says, "Go check out Ring of Honor's latest YouTube post."
Mm-hmm.
I am
Okay.
over here looking now to see what the latest
Is it
is.
is it the boys in the
It's
little
a
vignette earlier?
yeah, it's a Mansoor and Mason.
Yeah. Interesting. Let's see how they use them on the show.
Yeah.
They
Uh,
they you think their first match would be against the Kingdom at the pay-per-view? Because I can't imagine like them. I don't know what they would do because the pay-per-view is still another 2 3 weeks away. They probably would have them debut there.
we'll
We'll
see.
see.
I want to see what Tony Khan's gonna do to him. But I mean, them going to Ring of Honor seems like a good place for them for right now. But until they start losing every week until like the Dark Order and Commander and them,
We'll see.
they
Positive
gon'
vibes.
Adam Richardson paused the ballet, a few good ones and three large ones. He says, "LOL, Leo gonna come back with the Maxwell look soon. Pretty wings, oh pretty oh
Oh
shit."
my god. Oh, Maxwell's another good one.
Oh man. Jack Scapegoat Perry says Hangman versus Jay White on Collision gonna cook. I
Oh,
absolutely
yes, it is. I don't know if that would be the main event, but I would put it. I'm not
yeah.
really sure what other matches they announced for that day. But man, I'm looking forward to that. I personally, I would love to see Jay White win it. I feel like they're going for Hangman for sure.
Yeah.
And then we'll end up seeing Hangman. Well, either whoever, whichever one wins that match, will go against Brian next Wednesday, and whoever wins that will go against Swerve at All In.
I think yeah, I'm hoping I want to see Jay White and Swerve. That would be a good match.
It would be a great feud too. Imagine these
Mhm.
two on the mic on a weekly basis talking shit
Oh
about each other.
man.
That would be great.
Yes.
That would be something new. But I feel it like Brian though. I think he's gonna be the one.
Oh man, was it somebody said that or was it I'm just thinking I started laughing because I started thinking about what they say Dijak since he's been he's been talking his trash about WWE
Uh
and then
huh.
everybody's been comparing him and Ryback. I said they're gonna start a new podcast. It's gonna be called Ryjack.
No, thank you.
It's gonna be a team soon.
Lord have mercy.
Oh
Can you
man.
imagine?
David Bond said, "I hope the storyline for MJF, Will and Daniel will be good."
Yes, I do too. It's starting off great.
Mm-hmm.
Starting off great. We'll see.
Ballet is laughing at Adam Richardson. Richard Chaz says, "Up, Leo. Hi, Tati the Queen. Leo,
Hello,
what's
Richard.
your favorite Craig David song of all time?" Oh, again, that would be the 7 days acoustic version of 7 days when he was at it was a concert version and it was really
I don't
good.
know if I've ever heard that version, but that's definitely probably my favorite song from him too.
Yeah, I hate that. Like one things I hate about songs being missing from like not having like Bear Share and all the rest of that shit no more or whatever sharing services that you can't find those like Lucy's that used to be on the internet floating around that you used to be able to find the bootleg versions of songs because I miss those, man. Like, and you can't find them on YouTube either. He says, "You want to talk about underrated that had potential back then was Craig David. I mean, that's why he was reincarnated into Drake. So we got to
Oh
see the
my
potential.
god.
If you think about it and listen to the music, listen to Craig David and then listen to Drake. I promise you, they was Canada's finest. And it was who else was from Canada that was really
Interesting.
good? They got wiped. It was like two of them because they had two people. It was other one sounded like Stevie Wonder. Yeah, this song "Don't You Forget It."
Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, let me see. Who sung "Don't You Forget It"?
Somebody, somebody will say it on the chat.
Okay, and next comment. Let's see. Skateboard said, "Who do you think is the fifth member of the EVP Elite?" At this point, I can see Hill, MJF joining them, and Osprey joining the team AEW to build more of their feud towards All In. I can see that. I mean, they got titles.
Mhm.
MJF wins the Dynamite Diamond Ring again if he's going to do it.
Well, I saw an interesting tape that it would still be Hangman if somehow, some way, Swerve got into Team AW.
Mm.
And I thought about it, and I was just like, at first, I was like, oh no. But then again, why wouldn't the champion be part of Team AEW? You're the one who's the top of the company. Why not? Right?
Yeah, Swerve a few weeks back when they teased Hangman coming back on his socials, because like I said, I always follow the stuff on socials. They showed Hangman's photo, and then he put up the emoji, the cussing emoji with the red face, and showing they showed Hangman. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
there's no love lost right now. Henny
Interesting.
Henny guys said, Tati, do your boy a solid and bake that mac for me. Don't make me bribe you, LOL.
So I'll tell you one thing. One thing that I know, like, Haitian culture is known for, like, for people outside of culture, is our mac and cheese. We do make it in a unique way.
Okay.
I can't really describe it without giving away the recipe, which I have been sworn not to ever mention the secret ingredient.
Oh shit.
So, all right, mom, I'm taking that to the grave. But it's very different. And if anybody's ever had this from me, they always ask me to bring it. It's
Hmm.
always okay. So, like, even if I'm not cooking anything, they will say, "Can you bring that macaroni and cheese? Can you bring 2 plates of those things?" And I'm just like, "Oh my god."
Oh.
Very time consuming to make because you make it absolutely from scratch,
Mm,
and secret ingredient makes it so much different from American mac and cheese. So,
okay. There is a new way that everybody's making it too now. I'm not gonna give it away just in case that's y'all secret, but I see that the people have been making it a different way with the mac and cheese.
mm-hmm.
I usually wait till Christmas and wait till they come up with some fire like cheeses. I'm a cheese fanatic, so like I made a well, we made cranberry mac and cheese last year because it was like new, and then there was a New York cheddar. There's a New York cheddar. What is it? New York cheddar rose champagne cheese that I use,
Oh,
and it's
interesting.
really good. Ballet
Yeah.
said you have to add your own seasonings to the shake and bake. We used to use it from time to time, way back in the day. Man, that shake and bake, man. Yeah, it's I can't use that. I can't use the taco packets. I can't do it. I can't even if I'm making it, I can't even make tacos with like ground beef. I have to make it with like actual like shredded beef for the tacos.
Oh, okay. That's different. I mean, people do use, you can make tacos with several different types of meat.
Oh
So,
yeah. No, I make it with like seafoods and shrimp and chicken and whatever. But
I
if it's
prefer steak.
steak,
I prefer steak. My
mm-hmm,
daughter prefers ground beef.
mm-hmm.
I don't know, steak and nice, juicy, tender steak is better on tacos, I think.
Or as they call it, flat meat.
Oh, and I like mayo on tacos. I don't know about other people, but mayo is so good, especially on tacos and on a sandwich. Oh my god.
I have never put mayonnaise on a taco. That's new to me.
Really?
I know about like mayonnaise. They put it on the corn, the street corn, but never on a
I don't know.
taco.
I love it. I love it. I always make my own tacos. Once in a while, if I see a Taco Bell, I might get from over there, but I always prefer to make my own tacos.
Mm-hmm.
I know how to make quite a few different type of Mexican dishes. My daughter likes them, but she's a little over it at this point. She's over it.
She's over it. Henny guy with the super chat. He says,
Oh,
this enough. Oh,
that,
that's
that's enough. That's enough for a plate.
mm-hmm. Hey, look, we going that goes into the Tati Wrestling Federation.
Yes.
Uh,
Opening in 2039, right? We're above
yes,
schedule.
2039. We're
Yes.
moving up.
We're above
Mr.
schedule.
Yes. That's already that's already a booking. right there. That's for like the opener, the low card opener. We've already booked one wrestler with that. Ms. Audi's all said, remember Kane and Kane shot China with that fireball? I do remember that. That was hilarious.
Bro, the other night, I'm looking at Kane from like 98, 99. This nigga was one of the best physiques in wrestling. Oh my God.
What happened to Kane?
Oh my God. Amazing. I mean, I haven't seen, well, we haven't really seen what he looks like lately. I'm assuming he's still in great shape, but man,
Nah, I seen we
Around
seen
that time, Lord have mercy, man.
we see the evil mayor, Jacobs, Glenn Jacobs, down there. You know what I'm saying? Fucking them
Evil
laws
man.
up. Yeah, he is, man.
Oh
He is the
man.
evil mayor down
Well,
there.
you can't be president, so
He might be president after this. You gotta, he's in office first.
no, he can't be president. He wasn't born in the U.S.
Ah, well, I
Man.
mean, the citizens of Knoxville, at least the wrestlers down there, get perks. You know what I'm saying? That's probably why they all moved.
I think
down
that's the highest he can be in office is maybe a mayor.
there.
I think so, but yeah, if you're not born in the U.S.,
No,
you
he could be
can't be
governor
president,
because we had the gubernator. So
bro.
we did
All right, that's probably as high as it probably can get for Glenn, but yeah,
the
yeah.
governor.
Yeah.
Ben Miller says, let me
Hey, Ben.
sing this song on Tati on Monday. Tati is on break on Tuesday.
Mhm.
Clean up the dishes Wednesday.
Mm.
She
Sounds like
hyper except for Jericho on Thursday. Ring of Honor on Friday. Back to work on shit. Oh my God, Craig
Oh my
David.
God.
7
Oh,
days,
Lord.
man. Nobody, hey, if you've heard Craig David, you cannot forget 7 days. Ben Miller says, LOL. Ballet says 7 days is my favorite Craig David song. She's laughing at any guy. LOL, I like that song, Ben Miller. Ben Miller got everybody laughing. Yeah, see, that's the one. He said, LOL, yeah, classic Mr. Days Off. Ben Miller says, hi, Ballet. Mr. Days Off said, I used to like that Blackberry Molasses song too, not by Craig David. Who sung Blackberry
Who's
Molasses?
that? Who's that by?
I know that song. Who was Blackberry Molasses? I'm looking it up.
A quick Google search.
That is by Mr. I forgot that was a song by that group Mr. And don't you forget it was sang by Canadia's own Glenn Lewis.
Glenn Lewis, okay.
Yeah, he sounded like Stevie Wonder on that song. Everybody thought it was the second coming of Stevie Wonder. His album was pretty good.
The second coming.
And we thought it was the second coming for a second. David Bond says, come on, Yuta, lock in that seatbelt pin. That shit didn't happen. Ballet says you added Chris Jericho in the Tati song. Oh, Miss Artis says,
oh, hell no.
Jared Diddy. Oh, man. He do got big bill with baby oil and no shirt.
Well,
Ballet says Miss Artis off Blackberry Molasses. Ballet had it. Miss Artis off got the music notes up. Ballet said that Powerhouse Hobbs shirt. Henny guy said, what is Hobbs doing now? He is healing.
Yeah, he has surgery like right after that match with Mox.
Yeah, so, he had to have leg surgery. He had a match with Moxley, and then
crazy.
Yeah, it was kind of a match that he didn't need to have before the pay-per-view either.
He didn't need it. He didn't need that match. And very early in the match, you knew he was injured, but he finished it up. It was a main event too. Like, what do you do in a main event? You push yourself to get through it,
especially with Moxley.
Yeah, with Moxley too. It wasn't a good match. It wasn't, because you could tell he was clearly injured, but he finished it off. That's by like mid next week he had knee surgery. So
yeah, he wrestled like another 15 minutes after the injury. I was like, damn.
Which is wild, man. I don't know. I would have been off onto the side, holding onto my knee and everything, oohing and eyeing.
I mean, and then right after that, Buddy Matthews pulled the same move next week and then got married. Henny guy said,
that's how you write yourself off TV.
Yep. Henny guy said, I'm gonna bring those blue disposal cups at Moe's. Pour that Henny. Oh man, look at you. He said he gonna bring his own Henny cup. You gonna write your name on it too? Scapegoat Perry says, have Mason and Mansoor joined with Dalton as their leader. I said it 2 weeks ago. I said it, and they're in Rampage. I mean,
that would really work.
Yes,
it really would work. I wouldn't throw them into Dalton Castle yet. Like, introduce them as their own team or whatever, and then at some point, put them together as a trios. But like they're still like a trios, but still doing tag. I don't know. That's still an opportunity to have another trios and also another tag team.
I don't want to use the term grooming them to be Dalton's boys, but it's the only thing I can think of that comes
Bro. They'll join. You don't even need to groom them. they'll
No,
join.
they should be the boys. It's a perfect fit.
It is.
Richard Martinez and he said Mason and Mansoor with Dawson Castle. Yes, I'm telling you, see, I've been saying it for 2 weeks. He feels me. No Vinny. Ballet says Hobbs is still working his way back. And Jack Perry says Hangman versus Danielson on the finals. EVP Elite Okada cost Danielson the match, building Okada versus Danielson 3 at All In for the title.
Whoa.
Oh. I want to see it. Mr. All Days Off says Cryback and Dijak Productions. Yes, Ryjack.
Well, hold on. I'm still on this comment right here. This is a very interesting because thought it would go this way. Only reason why I kept thinking that Brian would win the whole thing is only because he's never had the world title. I don't even know if he's ever had an opportunity to possibly win it. Did he? Oh, when MJF, right? No,
Yeah.
was MJF champion?
What?
On that match, Revolution.
He had to be champion during Revolution. Revolution was top of the year, right?
I can't remember. Was that last year Revolution or the year before?
MJ.
Yeah, my memory has been mushy these past few days. It's the damn heat.
Yep, AEW World Championship 60-minute Iron Man match at Revolution.
There it is.
Yep,
okay, so that was the closest. See, look, I still remember. That was the closest, I believe, Brian was to that title. And since then, that I believe there was no other opportunities. And like I said, with him saying that this is supposed to be like his last run of him being full-time wrestler, he's better off getting it as a full-time wrestler than, him coming part-time and just winning the title for a little bit. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I don't know. Personally, y'all know Brian is one of my faves. He's in my top 3 of all time. However, I don't know how I would feel about him being champion because even though he's been having really amazing matches lately, he's not even like at 80%.
I don't know. He's at like 60%. Like, what injury did he sustain? All of the Japanese wrestlers injure him when he has these big pay-per-view matches. What did Okada do to him? What injury did he have?
He broke his arm with Okada. Yeah, and he finished the match with a broken arm, bro. I mean, Brian did a lot. He has done a lot this past year. A lot of stuff out, in Mexico and in Japan. He's been doing a lot of stuff. And I really do feel like with those matches included with AEW, like that has definitely brought him down in terms of, it's so crazy to say, because the match he had on Sunday, I'm like, you're not at 100%. I don't even see you at 80, but look how great he does when he's not even at that point. You know what I mean? I just feel like with him having the world title, y'all gonna run this dude down. Because who wants a champion that's not gonna be able to be at their best because they've been injured?
It's a running joke within. It's probably a running joke with all the overseas wrestlers how they can break Danielson before he retires. And that man didn't have a broken face. He didn't have a broken arm. His back is broken, spinal.
But I do like this concept though. If he doesn't win, and like I've been predicting, it's really neck and neck when it comes to Hangman and Brian, because I've been saying that I would actually like to see Swerve and Hangman at All In. I've been saying that since the beginning of this year. Mm-hmm. Then it kind of seemed like that wouldn't have happened. Now we have an opportunity where that can still happen. They still got a really great storyline. And like I saw that video from Hangman last week, this dude was in an empty house. Baby mama is gone with the baby. She took the furniture. Like, bro has a story here to continue this thing with Swerve. Like, for real, for real.
What if she really took all that shit and left?
Well, makes sense. But still, I think it would be great. Okada and Danielson, I would love to still see that. I'm cool with it. They could put the Continental title on the line too.
I'm not staying with you drinking his blood, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Bro. But yeah, I think that would be a good idea too if he doesn't win. I don't know for sure, like the company would go that route though. Mm-hmm. Would go that route. And the only thing that I wish would be the case is that they would have had, everybody loves Okada for the most part, but I wish he would have had more title defenses. especially leading up to him going against Brian. If that happens, would be nice to see more of him instead of him coming out here calling everybody a bitch. And it's like, all right, well, that's funny, but what else can you do?
Oh man, that is funny. I'm laughing at him just calling everybody a bitch during the matches. Richard Martinez says Craig David, Key to My Heart, Osmosis Jones soundtrack. Y'all finna make us go.
I'm about to pull out that soundtrack,
David.
like for real, for real.
We about to be on the Craig David listening spree, and then when you look at him, he kind of like early Drake. You know, so I'm just saying, when y'all go back and watch videos. Ballet says Glenn Powell, and Richard Martinez says Glenn Lewis. Thank you, Richard Martinez. Scapegoat says Swerve said he was going to be part of the next Team AEW a couple of weeks ago on Dynamite. Okay.
So was that when he was talking to the Elite in the ring? I think they came to the ring, and they was about to attack him. They probably did end up attacking him, but I think I know what he's talking about. I have to go back and listen to that. If he did say that, and he's going to be on Team Elite, I mean not Team Elite, Team AEW, Hangman's going to be the fifth man. Oh, well, there we go.
Yeah, they over here getting it in. They're saying that the video is up to 1.5 million views in an hour, just to tell you what Kendrick is doing right now. He says, Boy Leo 2002, Remember Soul Music pop up, and then After Party played. Oh my God. After the party. Oh man, don't stop the music. Don't stop if the music drop. Rock with me, classic. Oh man, listen. Oh man, the early 2000s music scene was like when definitely when the neo soul era came in, Music Soul Child and all of them took over for a minute because rap was kind of like going through their little motions, and it was up and down with rap until 2003ish, I think, when 50 dropped, or 2002, whenever he dropped. Ballet said, "Oops, Richard Martinez." David Bond says, "Don't give away the secret recipe for the mac and cheese." That is so that's the meal they make you bring. They make me bring my dressing. I make a dressing during the holidays, a cornbread dressing.
Mac and cheese for me, it's always a mac and cheese, and then when it's like Thanksgiving or Christmas, they always request a turkey from me because I do a honey Dijon glaze on the turkey that people just fucking drool over.
So you don't soak it in Dr. Pepper like regular?
No. No. I came up with this glaze. I was doing something else just randomly before Thanksgiving one year, and I had some people come over. Oh, okay, so it might have been chicken wings. I didn't have any sauce or anything. I saw I had honey Dijon. I saw I had brown sugar. I was like, all right, I'm just gonna mix these two and see what I get with this. I did that. I put some brown sugar and a little bit of soy sauce, and everybody loved it. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna try it on a turkey and see how it works. Put the glaze on the turkey, put it in the slow cooker for I think 10 hours, or probably a little bit more, and it was just freaking amazing. So that's always a request.
Oh man, yeah, that sounds delicious. Yeah, I just soak mine in Dr. Pepper and and put some pineapple or whatever on it. I'm not a very good I try to cook untraditional stuff for like holidays and stuff like that.
Yeah, experiment. Like you never know what you're gonna come up with or whatever. And like I said, like when it's good, you're gonna be the one that everybody's requesting to bring certain dishes for certain things, and I'm over it.
Yeah, they be on me about that. If I don't bring the dressing, if I go anywhere, or they'll call me, they'll do that, and then plus I know how to make seafood gumbo from scratch, so they'll call me for that too, and be like, "Hey, can you make a gumbo? Like, how do you?" And they like, I used to make it with the Meemaw's gumbo mix that you can go get the gumbo brick from the store to cheat to make the roux. But now I make my own roux, and I just sit there and I'll stir the roux for I don't know how long until I got it as dark enough as I need it, and then afterwards, yeah, my gumbo comes out fire. So. My mama taught me how to, Mama taught me how to cook. So, I feel you about not sharing the recipes because I don't be giving that recipe away.
Oh, I don't mind sharing. The mac and cheese is the
Yeah.
only one.
She said that's like
It's the only.
that's
It's the only one. It's been in my family for more than 100 years,
holy shit.
and every mom gets the recipe. So,
Your husband gonna watch you make it one day unless you kick him out the kitchen.
bro, do men stick around in the kitchen and watch? Never. They never.
Hell, I do.
Never.
I do. I learned. I stole my. I stole the recipe to the fettuccine and never looked back.
Oh, I would love to be with a man that loves to cook. Where it's like, oh, I don't have to be in here. Okay, great.
Let's see. The bad part about that is then when you don't have to go in there and you know that you don't have to cook, and then you'll get lazy and I never want to cook. You know what I'm saying? That's the bad part.
I don't know. I mean, I'm used to it, so I'm used to it. But I would like that. I really would, because you know, it's just me and my daughter, so I cook almost every day. I'm over it. But one thing I can say is, like, when somebody cooks for me, I'm one of those people that's like breathing at your neck, like, don't put that much in there. Don't do this. Don't do that. No, let me
Holy
put this.
shit.
Like, I am that
Oh,
type of
yeah, nah.
person. I don't know. It's annoying.
like,
I know.
Go lay
but
your ass down and go sit down and watch TV until it's
I know it's annoying, but like, I like certain things to be made a certain type of way. And as much as I would want somebody to cook for me, I know I'll still be in there saying how to do it.
Yeah, no, but I mean, then again, you are, you know what I'm saying? Like you said you're diabetic, so you can't have certain shit in your food. So I can understand that. Richard Martinez says, when I heard Glenn Lewis, I thought that was Music Soul Child, Leo, but you never know, it could be him in the background vocals.
Oh,
I mean,
true.
It could be. I mean, a lot of people didn't know that. Who was it? Who was it? Okay, so for Jodeci, what's his name from Death Row? Johnny, was it Danny Boy used to sing backup for Jodeci. Then when Danny Boy went solo on Death Row, that Carl Thomas used to sing backup for him. So you know what I mean? You just see it, and it's kind of funny because Danny Boy never blew up like he should have, even though he got some great songs.
Damn.
Mr. Aldays offset, Henny said he don't want it if it don't make the the stirring
the mac and cheese sounds.
You stupid.
Oh god.
Mayo on the tacos and sandwiches for man, Mr. Aldays.
Wait a minute. Nobody puts okay, like for me, like I cannot have a Philly without mayo.
A Philly cheese, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
You
gotta, no, I put it on the Philly now.
And also, like, man, it's been a while since I made this, but like a sandwich sub, like use a Italian bread, you cook your eggs. I would do it like with fried ham, and then I would caramelize some onions. I would put mayo on the bread, and I would also put honey mustard. Honey mustard is another one. When I know I'm going out to eat, I got my trusty honey mustard bottle in my purse.
That's funny.
You could never be too sure. A lot of restaurants do not have honey mustard. So if I know I'm going out to eat, it's in my purse.
Hey, look, I'm a true nigga. I brung hot sauce to the prom, okay? Because we was talking about it before the prom. We was like, before the prom, we was like, yo, like, you think they gonna have hot sauce at the prom? Like, I don't know what they serving. It was like, nah.
You never know.
Me and the homegirl was like, hey, we bringing our hot sauce to the prom. And we brung our hot sauce to the prom. That is one prom picture that I wish I could find it. That is one of our prom pictures. We was holding our bottles.
You gotta play it safe.
Man,
keep it on you.
Tati says she might not do ROH anymore, so Tati, let's make you let me make you sing to you what you said to word, you won't forget it. But about Tony Khan, AEW, Glenn Lewis, don't you forget it. Classic, no lie. Oh man.
Well, I'll be covering Ring of Honor for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, we're not going nowhere. It's wrestling every day. There ain't no way.
I mean, we had a really rough patch, and we kind of in a rough patch. But like with me going to all these shows in a few weeks, I guess that'll make me feel a little bit better about things. So
yeah, and we gotta watch now, and then we gotta figure out how we're gonna cover these shows too, with Tati being missing in action at these damn shows. Well, actually they'll be taped, so you'll be back for Ring of Honor.
Well, the Ring of Honor shows will be taped, except for the pay-per-view. That's live. only one of the collisions that I would actually be able to come home and do because it's taped on a Thursday.
Hmm.
Ugh, Thursday. But other than that, the other collisions I won't be able to do.
You think that it might be time for us to start watching TNA on Thursday since the shows are back to 45-minute specials?
Well, that's the thing. That's why I said with them doing all these Ring of Honor tapings they're about to start doing, I think it's because they want the shows to be longer. And with them doing it, which I feel like is a smart idea. This is how they were doing it in the very beginning. They were taping, having different sessions of tapings on the weekends, and then they would, release them weekly. And in this case, like it's much better this way because you don't have to worry about taping around Collision, taping around Rampage, and all that stuff. You have your dedicated time to just focus on this. So I think they're trying to push for longer shows.
Yeah, TNA is having a nice little women's match going on right now. I just turned it on, and from parts unknown, I see they going.
Oh, well, I tape TNA on my DVR every week. So then by the time I'm done with the review and all that stuff, I just sit back and just watch them.
It is Ash by. They just showed a preview. Ash by Elegance will be fighting Jordan Grace at Slammiversary.
Okay. Well, they're taped too because Ash by Elegance, she's been in Australia, and I think she won the title over there. I think she won the title over there. I have to go back and look, but she's been over there. Brian Cage was over there too. Y'all see he just came back yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Quite a few wrestlers went down in Australia, which is interesting.
It looks like they got a tag team fighting each other right now. They're like Demolition when they entered the Royal Rumble in the beginning with the spikes.
Oh my god!
Yeah, you should. I should send you the link so you can turn this on and if you feel.
No, I have it. It's being recorded right now.
Oh, TNA.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I always record the shows every week.
Oh, okay. Oh, look, you got it going. Ballet says Zilla Fatu says he wants to go to WWE. Yes, and I want him there. He is his what they calling it? Some people on the road are calling it the Triple Z. His spike from anywhere because he's just been doing. He's in great shape. His tattoos look good. You see his tattoo.
See. Well, yeah, I've seen the tattoos, but I really want to see him. Man, I missed the opportunity last weekend because he was in Houston. Well, he's always in the Houston area, whatever. But GCW had a show. Was it Houston or was it Dallas? Whatever it was, I didn't find out about it until that Friday. But I was just like, damn, Forbidden Door though. I didn't go. Go. I'll catch them next time.
He's training with in ROW, so that's why he's always in Houston. He's back with Booker T. He apologized, and then they got back to the work.
I guess.
Ballet said, I'm sorry. Skateboard says I see Zilla going to NXT. I absolutely do the same as well.
You should.
Mr.
I don't want to see him jump to the main roster because
no, I don't either.
He's not there.
No, I don't either.
He's not at that point.
And one of what's the name sons is they just showed him putting in work too. Listen, they just told him to wrap it up. Be on you know what I mean
who
Rikishi. He got another kid that's out wrestling somewhere. I forget his name.
On the show.
And he's wrestling just like Rikishi.
I was gonna say Zilla to NXT because I don't think he's ready to be the main roster. Mm-hmm. And if they do bring other family members, which I'm kind of nervous about because I don't want this to be like an overkill. If they do, I don't see the problem with them having their little bloodline chapter in NXT. I wouldn't mind seeing something like that. I just don't feel like everybody who comes in needs to come to the main roster. They took a chance on Solo and it worked. You can't say the same for everybody else. It's not going to work out that way for everybody else. So Zilla, I don't think so. Not main roster.
They tried to with Ava when she used to hold up the twos with Schism.
Bro, we ain't gonna talk about it.
I was like, what is she doing? Why is she hold up twos?
We're not gonna talk about it. I mean, they found something for her to do. That's great. Unfortunately, it just didn't work out like how people thought it would, or the company thought it would. So we'll see.
Nah. Mr. All Days Off says, call the Biden lamps. No.
Man, I was watching some more clips from the presidential debate, and I'm just like, this is
what we got.
This is it.
This is why country. This is why them other countries is closed. Like why they trying to close in on us.
When I'm telling you, them other countries are laughing right now. They really are.
Put the Rock in office. I'm telling you, put the Rock in office.
Oh my God.
Please, he'll tell everybody. You need an imposing figure. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if he looked like Dr. Evil while he's sitting up there. Just put the Rock in office. Let him be. He can go Republican. It'll work. Ballet is let's see. James says, "LOL, Ballet." David Bond said, "All the factions back in the WWE WWF Attitude Era days. Yes, they did have quite a bit,
a lot, and almost all of them were cool. That's the thing. Like this is why I'm saying. Like nowadays, my faith in factions are barely because something about it where it's just like." A lot of times they start these things off, they get you hyped up about it, and then it goes nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. It's almost as if they put a group of people together and it's like they have an idea but can't execute it. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. They are cooking on TNA right now. You're gonna like it. RB is in the building. He says, "Sorry, I'm late. What's happening, y'all? What's going on, RB? Happy 4th of July to you as well." Ballet says hello to Robert. He said, "Ever heard 7 More Days by Terrence Trent? Darby, I have not. I have to go back." Ballet says, "Mr." RB says, "What's happening, Ballet?" Baby Mahara says, "Velveteen Dream and Jackson Riker should come back to NXT. Agree or disagree?" I agree on Velveteen, definitely. I don't know about NXT.
NXT, I don't know. I would like to see them. NXT, I don't know.
SmackDown is where I want to see Velveteen come back to them. If they come,
if he were to come back, I can see them putting him on NXT before they even consider main roster.
Mm-hmm. Just to make sure he's they got the ring rust off real quick.
I know he's made some indie appearances.
Yeah, he definitely did that. I mean, it's in the stars for him. He'll probably be in.
It's been a long time since he's actually been in the ring. Was it like? How many years? It's been many years. So he needs quite some time to be in that ring before they could actually consider him for NXT. I don't know if they would, but we'll see.
I think they would. Booker T is fighting for him to come back. So, lately, whatever Booker T wants on the roster, he's been getting. I'm going to keep it a buck. Booker T been a begging motherfucker. He's been getting his guys over.
I do like Book, but he be flimsy. Flimsy.
He feels all his wrestlers gonna be
because he works for the fucking company.
Mm-hmm.
So like even when he did the Who Killed WCW thing,
mm-hmm.
I felt like he was holding back. Maybe it's like some true feelings because he doesn't want to look like he's saying negative things about WWE. Whether if he's talking about how things were back then or not, he's gonna want to refrain from that. So I feel like he was holding back about some things. I really do.
Okay, not to keep jumping to TNA. Who are these girls that wear like purple, black, and white, and they have like they're a tag team? It looks like because they both are matching. They wear chains. They look like a female Demolition almost.
I would have to go back. Like they're literally showing Ring of Honor again, and they're already at the main event, about to be finished, which is wild.
Oh, you watching it still? I didn't already.
No, I'm not watching it. Like I have to have background noise.
I feel you. It's like at night. My kids be turning the TV off. I heard my son say, "Hey,
my god!"
He called for my Google Assistant to turn off my TV, or he said, "Hey, man, just stop." He turned this shit off.
Like when it's only when I do the streams though. Like if I'm not streaming or anything like that, I'm okay with the silence. But I don't like silence streaming. I got to hear something playing.
I feel you.
Go
ahead. I'm sorry.
Mr. Albizon said, I hated Velveteen Dream theme song. Interesting. All right.
Yeah, he said, how do you think they'll debut Ricochet in AEW? Feeding him to some. Well, he'll win his first couple of matches.
What you was about to say? Feeding him to Samoa Joe?
Oh, Samoa. He's definitely getting fed to Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe's
not Samoa Joe. He
need to leave.
No, he should have had the title longer. They should have really made him being a champion more of a priority. I feel like he was just keeping it warm because MJF was obviously injured. I'll never forget World's End, Samoa Joe at the media scrum just putting everybody on notice. And I was just like, yes, that's what you do as a champion. Like I was so happy about it. And for a while, he wasn't even really defending the title. I feel like only a few times he defended the title, probably less than 5 for sure. And I was just like, man, this is Samoa Joe we looking at here. They could have taken a bigger opportunity on him as champion. I love Swerve, but I felt like he won the title a little too early. That's why I said there's a story to be told with everything. And I think that there is such thing as putting a title on someone too early.
Yeah.
And we didn't really get a chance to see much of Samoa Joe with that title.
I thought about that the other day when I was sitting here like, man, damn, Samoa Joe's title reign was trash, and his biggest rivalry was Hook.
Oh, you know what? That is true.
And now he's with them, and now they're tagging together.
Well, that is true. He was in the middle of the Swerve and Hangman thing, so it really wasn't about him. That triple threat match, it was just him. He's holding the title, so and the other two guys won it. That's what it was. And he wasn't necessarily in that storyline. And then from the next pay per view after that is when Swerve gets the title from him. Nah, could have been way better, way better. But Ricochet. That's interesting. Interesting to see. Where would I put him though?
Ring of Honor.
I was just thinking about Ring of Honor for a quick second, but I think we can do much better than that. The thing is that people coming into the company, it feels a little bit weird on like where you put somebody on the roster, because like we're at that point in AEW where everybody is just holding on to titles and titles ain't really going nowhere. And it's just a little bit weird. Like if I were to put Ricochet on, let me see, wait, they got TNT title, Continental, and what's another mid card? Is it there's another mid card title, right? Oh, International. Oh, bro. Ricochet, Will Ospreay running it back. Oh,
I mean that's the title that he has. But
I wouldn't jump to that match. But I can see him working well with a lot of people on the roster. Thing is that I wouldn't want to put him on. It's complicated with AEW.
Oh my God, Matt and Rebecca Hardy are tagging together tonight. It looks like. He said, "Ballet says hello to your world." Scapegoat said, "Do you think Starks is forcing his way out of AEW?" Nah, he got put on the shelf. They just don't.
What? I don't know. I'm taking whatever Ricky says to be face value. He said he been waiting for a phone call. He said he don't know why he's on TV. Not on TV. I don't know why either. Shit, put him on a commercial or something. Like this guy, something. You know what I mean? I honestly don't understand what's going on. Ricky Starks, I swore I wouldn't say AEW title, but definitely I would have thought TNT champ already by now.
Yeah.
At least. Crazy.
Man, listen, it's an he said, "Do you think?" Let's see. Mr. All Days Off says Henny Omega.
You know what? You know what?
You're stupid. Ballet says, "I remember when Terrence Trent D'Arby debuted." Robert. She says, "My favorite by you is Hulk Hogan." Mr. All Days Off. Hulk Hogan. That is funny. Oh man. Oh my God. I love having our own language here in the Tativerse. It is absolutely fabulous. Y'all are some of the greatest subs ever. Ballet said, "I need to see Ricky Starks in action." What kind of action, Ballet? Mr. Holiday's off is laughing. Jack Perry looks, she's back on for that one because I said what kind of action. Scapegoat says, "Because there's no way Hangman don't force Swerve at All In. He's coming for him using the EVPs to get him." I can see that.
That's what I was saying since the beginning of this year. What I was predicting earlier this year was that I would have preferred for Hangman to have gotten the title from Joe, and then a Swerve get the title from Hangman at All In, because I feel like everybody was already rallying behind Swerve to be champion, and for him to get that moment on that specific pay-per-view would have made a world of a freaking difference. It really would have, but nobody listens to me.
Yeah.
So
Well, and it was a in your house like a equivalent pay per view. Like it wasn't even
bro,
like Double or Nothing or
that's
none of
what
the
I'm
one of the
saying.
bigs. Like it wasn't that like where they just had like a packed arena. Like imagine if he would have won it at Forbidden Door. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it really is different to win titles at certain pay-per-views. Absolutely. Think it would have made a world of a difference to see Swerve after all this time get this title at All In. For sure.
Okay.
For sure.
I didn't even know New Japan came on tonight at 10. I guess what 10 p.m. Eastern time, 10, 9, 8, 7. So 7 p.m. my time. I guess I'll be watching New Japan. I'm gonna start watching New Japan now since all of these shows come on one after the another. Ballet
Mm-hmm.
says, Sign Your Name, 1998 is my favorite song by Terrence Trent D'Arby Robert. Scapegoat says, or you can have Jack Perry helping Hangman on the finals, building Danielson versus Perry, since Perry pinned Danielson on that wild match. Danielson to put Perry over. It's a nice move. Also, there's no way that Tony Khan is going to let anybody go over on Danielson like that.
I
When it's
actually
important.
wouldn't mind seeing it. I know like a lot of people don't care for Jackson Perry, but for me, I'm all about putting over the young talent.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be a really great opportunity for him. But if Brian is whatever he said about his contract the other day, I don't remember on the interview. If he doesn't have that many matches left, I don't know that they would use an opportunity for Jack and Brian.
Yeah, I like Scapegoat.
Really
Don't
seeing it.
I love Scapegoat. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I'm
that's
enjoying it.
why I'm so nervous about him being with the elite because at this point, nobody's putting titles on the line. I don't want them to do the same with Jack by having him have the TNT title and not having him defending it. Like he's young, he needs this experience. He has this title. This is an example for the other young dudes on this roster too. Don't let him just walk around with this title and not doing anything.
Mm-hmm. I absolutely
So
agree. And we never got we never got to see the evolution either. I would have loved to see how it would have kept evolving, but I guess him going away for that time and then coming back, I think the beard helped in a sense.
oh, the
You know,
beard.
yeah.
Oh, and yes, he's been using Christian moves in his matches too, which also helps. Him being a heel too because he's using his stepdaddy moves and stuff like that. And I think that's a
Mhm.
really nice touch. Like
Yeah.
when he had that match with Shota Umino a few months ago, and there was in Chicago.
Hmm.
I was a little nervous. 'Cause I was just like, okay, they're gonna boo him out the building, which they did. But then, like about halfway through that match, like the crowd could not deny how great he was. And I was like, holy shit! Like you see the improvement in the ring, and like I said, he did what he did. Okay, before he lost for whatever reason, he went and did the kill switch, and when he did that, like I was just mind blown. I was just like, okay, he seems to have been doing his homework in terms
Hmm.
of what it is that's going to make me feel like a bigger heel. Remember, before he left, he was doing that thing with Hook, and he was being a heel. He had that classical music, which was just
I
god
like the
awful.
classical music. It just
What?
he just
I didn't.
he, I
Mm-mm.
saw what they were doing. They were turning him into his daddy very slowly, like turning him into like a he was taking him. He was going like the movie star way.
Do
Remember
you like the
he would
song?
get in the
Or did you like
limo,
it for him?
huh?
Did you like the song, or did you just like it for him?
I liked the song. I liked it for him. I liked it for him, like to do it because of what they were attempting to do. It's just that he
Mhm.
wasn't dressing the part yet. He never got to go all the way, get all the way
Look the
over with
part.
the character. Yeah, he never got to look the part and what I mean, have that look that the way he was supposed to dress. He was wearing a leather coat. I got that, but it was just like I'm like, all right, you starting to look like Dylan McKay a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I see what they doing. You know what I mean? They trying to give you that Dylan McKay thing, and it's you're getting in the limos now. You starting to accept like who you are as who your daddy is for your lineage, but it just never finished, and the CM Punk shit happened, and then it was over.
Well, I'll say this: I wasn't convinced when they turned him heel initially.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I was like, oh, this is going. He had that baby face stink on him. A lot of wrestlers have that baby face stink on them, where it's just like They try to turn you heel, and it's just like it don't work. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like Hogan had that issue, but it worked. You know what I mean? It
It's all
somehow worked. And like I said, it worked because he had cool people with him, like Nash and Hall with him or whatever. So it worked. But if it wasn't for circumstances like that, I don't know how it would have worked out for Hogan. But him being part of what was it, Jurassic Express and everything, he just had that baby face stink about him where it's just like, I don't know if it's gonna work,
it all.
and I figured, huh?
Go ahead. No, I was gonna say it always takes a beard. No.
Oh, a beard, grow a
Yeah,
beard, that'll
you
help you
see,
turn heel.
and, that's what Hogan did. He grew the extra you know what I mean,
Oh,
the extra, and
oh,
then he dyed it black.
well, all right. I hear your case here.
Yeah, it took it so. Yeah,
But real talk, the whole fiasco at All In fucking saved him.
it did,
Saved Jack Perry.
and it
Nobody
did.
really thought it was gonna work out like that.
Hmm.
But in the end, it surely did. It
Yeah,
surely did. My whole thing is like I knew he was gonna win the TNT title. I really do wish that he had more camera time in between that time of him coming back to AEW and then actually winning the title. Like the Young Bucks has gotten more camera time, and it's just like he's in your group. Give him an opportunity to speak and get, be in front of the camera, have a few more matches so people can. They might still not want him to win, but when he wins, he look like, I don't like this motherfucker, but he deserves it. You know what I mean? They should have
yeah,
did that.
absolutely. Let's see. Next comment. RB said, "Son, your name is my joint ballet." And Jack Perry says, and the way Danielson been forcing this injury angle, I don't see him beating on an angry Hangman focused on Swerve. Uh,
Mm.
he said, at first I see Hangman dethroning Swerve, but the way Swerve is being built up, I don't know. He's improving a lot with this amazing title reign.
Mm-hmm.
You saw the way Fletcher looked at Ospreay last night. That kid is turning on Ospreay, being the one to cost him the title at All In. That
Ooh.
would get nuclear heel heat for Fletcher. He deserves a push. I would like that.
OMG. Because I saw his face too, and I was more like, maybe he felt upset that Ospreay probably didn't tell him that he was leaving the group. And when he said he was leaving the group, he said he was just referring to himself. He didn't say I'm taking Fletcher with me.
Mhm.
So maybe he feels some type of way about it. That would be a great too. That would be great too. I mean, Kyle has gotten he's such a great heel, which is why I'm so upset about them taking the title off of him from Ring of Honor, because he's been putting in work. He's been kind of like the world champion over there because Mark Briscoe ain't shown up for months
At all.
So, and for them to take it and give it to Atlantis Jr., no shade to Atlantis Jr.,
Mm-hmm.
but it was just like, no. If y'all did this with Wheeler Yuta, y'all know I love me BCC. I think that would have been okay. If it was Wheeler Yuta, who has this title since January, I know he was injured and everything, but if he would have lost the title instead of Fletcher, nobody would feel some type of way about it.
I would have enjoyed it if his frog splash was as good as Montez Ford's, but it was.
But and that's the thing too. I'll never forget it. He won with 2 frog smashes. You mean to tell me you took a title off of Kyle Fletcher with 2 frog? Oh my God, King Leo. Let's move on.
He says, Keiko, he said, any clue when the MCMG are debuting at all? They probably the ones to dethrone the Young Bucks. No. Oh, the Motor City Machine Guns. Think so? I can't see them dethroning them, man. It's gonna be somebody in AEW that
who they freaking feuding with the Acclaim. Oh my God. No. I don't know.
Yeah, it's gonna. I think it should be somebody deserving in AEW, but you never know. Tony might get a new toy and let them have the titles.
I would have said Top Flight. I keep seeing that they're great. But the momentum has died down for them because they are taking so many L's. Whether if they're doing tag or trios, I would love to see them win, but it's just not the same right now. With
and Dante's leg is questionable right now.
Dante, bro, prayers.
He was holding that leg. RB says we are now at full Grill. Your TBS champion Mercedes Moné beats Nyla Rose. World champion Swerve Strickland beats Malachi Black with King Leo. Because as the guest, the referee Nurse Tati beats Sky Blue in a street fight. Ballet says Craig David had a mini tour this past spring. Too bad I missed it. I didn't even know that. Okay, so he's
Damn,
still
I
out here.
didn't know.
This is a perfect time too. While Drake's getting beat down, do it. You know what I mean? You can come reclaim your spot, bro.
Bro.
James Hill said, and Dave Hollister did vocal on "Keep Your Head Up." Oh yes, David Hollister. You know what? Dave Hollister was fantastic. Scapegoat says Honey Mustard. Yes, he has his finger up in his own fire.
Love Honey Mustard.
RB says King Leo takes Sky Blue backstage and gives Sky Blue the business in Sky Blue personal locker room. Mr. Aldazol said Laurie seasoned salt on or Old Bay for me. Oh shit, that is the battle.
I actually saw the Old Bay goldfish crackers the other day. I went to some random store. Like you don't see this in like Walmart and them. Like this was just some random store I went to the other day, and there they were. And I thought about it. And I'm like, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna like this, so I didn't get it.
You should have got it, man. So you gotta try it just so you can have snacks on screen, so we could do a
what if I tried it and I hated it?
Do a snack, a quick snack. What's the name? And add it to we'll put it on your reels. If they trash, just throw them away. No, but you know what? You can't throw them away because we in a depression. So let's see. Scapegoat says y'all do AEW watch-alongs also. First time here. Good vibes. Absolutely.
Oh yes, we do, babes. We sure do.
AEW, WWE. Well, Tati.
I don't do Rampage though. Yeah. It's too short. To sit there for an hour and I don't know, just not Rampage. But I do everything else.
Yeah, I do Rampage on Fridays right after SmackDown. I'll go over it. We turn right over to Rampage and watch for that hour of power to see what happens. Usually it's all right. James L says, Leo, did you ever watch Ride, 1988 film with Melissa, the girl from the Best Man, New York? Oh, absolutely.
Wait, what's it called?
Ride. It's a movie called Ride. I believe that's the one they were on that bus, right? I'm pretty sure that's the
I'm gonna look that up.
Ride. I'm looking it up. I see it.
And here. You know what? So many times when you guys are talking about movies, and I can't ever find like a place to go to watch them. Because if it ain't on Tubi, it is nowhere else, baby.
I mean, you can always how would you say? Oh, always go to the spot, Daily Motion.
I tried to watch Alligator with my daughter, and she's like, "No."
Why not, dude?
Hey, I tried to watch Mac and Me with my daughter, and she said, "I know you fucking lying." Well, she didn't say that. She definitely wouldn't have said that. But
no, I know what you mean.
She was just like, "No way." Yeah. I'm sorry, lady. She was gone.
Man, did you see? You saw the new Godzilla versus Kong, right? The new Godzilla vs Kong.
No, Jamar told me about watching that, but I didn't see it.
That shit was fire. I gotta watch it again. It was good. Did you watch Billy Ear's Cop yet?
No, I didn't. That's after I watched The Boys. After this, that's what I'm watching before bed.
Oh yes, a new episode. Okay, yeah. All right, yeah. We got some good TV tonight. James Ilden said, "And Fredo starring Sticky Fingers." Yes. Mr. Aldazol says, "As the heel turns," starring Maxwell Jacob.
We skipped one. He said, "Next Collision has a heel MJF opening and Hangman versus Jay White."
Ooh.
I wonder what he's gonna say. I know people are looking for an explanation, but baby, you don't gotta explain nothing to me. I know exactly why you did it, and I'm here for it.
Yeah, he's our scumbag. Our scumbag is back. All that other shit that he was doing before. Adam Cole being the heel, all of that shit has been wiped clean from the slate. Hopefully they've what Tony Khan did with Adam Cole right now is did the Flash from was that Men in Black? So everybody can forget that shit.
Bro.
And hopefully Adam Cole is being sent home to his papa Triple H, so that way he can get repackaged and
you know what, y'all can have Adam Cole. I don't care.
Get him on that you know what I mean? Hey, listen, all he got to do is get on
that.
Matter
of fact. Adam Cole, take Hook with you. You can take his daddy too if you want. I'm all right.
Hey, listen, get him on that Randy Orton plan or that you know what I'm saying, or that CM Punk plan where he don't look like he's sick no more. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Being deprived from catering. Adam Cole is deprived from catering. He can't even hang out in catering.
Bro.
Oh man, RB says it now for the Ultimate Showdown. It is now Kenny Omega versus Buddy Matthews in the 3 stages of hell match. Tachi Freedom at first match is a street fight. Second match
These
is a
stages of
steel
hell.
cage.
Lovely.
I haven't seen one of those matches in a long time. RB says what's happening, Mr. All Days Off. Ballet says one of the best songs of all times and one of my favorites, Roni by Bobby Brown. Karen White sang backup on that along with Babyface and Kevin Robertson. King Deal. Oh wow, I didn't know that. I didn't either, but that is one of my favorite songs. That whole album.
Interesting.
I told y'all before, my dad, when that shit came out, my dad bought that album. We listened to that all the way to Vegas and back. I don't know
that shit out.
Man, it's not worn out. I play that shit.
Really?
It is not. I listen to it. I'm gonna put a playlist up on my page. You should do that too. Put up a playlist.
I've thought about doing like a playlist so you guys can see what it is that I like. I don't know. Y'all be hearing shit y'all never heard before, but I don't know what it is. Like this past week, I've been like so into like listening to Marvin Gaye. Like I listened to him a lot during my childhood, and I don't know what it is. This past week, it's just been nonstop Marvin Gaye for me.
It's cookout music, man. Marvin Gaye cookout music. You didn't have the cookout, but it's cookout music. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't even think of that.
It is.
Oh my god!
It's cookout season. Oh, and we should, like I said earlier, we should be getting 2 good albums in the next 2 weeks. Tonight, I think Kendrick Lamar is dropping, from what I'm hearing, and next week Eminem drops, and he's been dropping some crazy ass videos. He has a new song out with Big Sean that just dropped this week called Toby. And they are, you know what I mean? Like it's like a play on Tobey Maguire being Spider-Man. They're all doing the Spider-Man meme, him and Big Sean. It's kind of crazy. No video yet, but Houdini was great. It's basically, the album is called The Death of Slim Shady. And it is him bringing the old Slim Shady character back and bringing him in to see if he can survive in today's times. They were mad about the Meg Thee Stallion line already, so it's working.
What are you saying?
He did like a double entendre on her getting shot in the foot. It was something. It was fucked up, but it was. It's Eminem. Excuse
me, Eminem and being fucked up in the same sentence doesn't make sense.
Sorry. That's what I'm saying. It's just it was just a play on words, and they did get mad, but that's what he's supposed to do, right? Weird. He made fun of everybody, Justin Timberlake and everybody back in the day. So
Justin deserved that shit.
Yeah. He definitely deserves it now. Like they killing Justin. They killing Justin right now, man. Everybody's been making like they've been doing the slow mo in his eyes, talking about him being drunk at the show.
Bro.
Ballet says I know Ballet still watch that clip. Ms. Aldays also says he has his hand up in the RB. Zilla Fatu is literally what WWE tried to make with Solo's gimmick, Umaga's son. Yeah. But we gonna see it with Zilla. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I guess I like Solo and his own moveset though. You know what I mean? I know, but he just don't. It's that intensity ain't there. He did like have to stop wrestling for a year. I think they should have let him keep going to NXT. That's one of the things I do regret about Solo's run in WWE so far. Not to say he's not good in the ring, because he totally destroyed John Cena, and I enjoyed every minute of it. But
John Cena.
You don't remember when he dogged John Cena and spiked him like 50 times?
That was one of the laziest matches I've seen John Cena do.
I mean,
real talk.
Solo. Remember he was on
one of the laziest match I've ever seen him. And I didn't like it. It was one of those scenes where it was like,
we didn't get the best of John Cena.
That. No, you didn't get the best of John Cena, but it almost kind of felt like he's just doing charity work.
I mean, he did just like come out of the portal from you know what I mean? After he got when did he come out of the portal from the Firefly Funhouse? When did he escape the Firefly Funhouse?
Oh shit!
It was before WrestleMania 39, right? Because he fought Austin Theory, and I'm still like, how did he get it? How did he escape? You know what I'm saying?
But so he was lazy in that match. I'm looking at it. I'm just like, oh my gosh, like this is John Cena. Like I know you've been doing little movies and everything, but no, it felt like a little charity work he was doing. And I feel like that's not necessarily a good thing when you're trying to put a young guy over. I don't know. Watch that match back, and maybe you might agree. I don't know.
We got Thunder in Paradise, John Cena. That's what that was. Peacemaker, John Cena. Mr. All Days Off has his hand up at RB. Ballet says you always have other singers and or songwriters backing up. Absolutely. Oh shit! I forgot another album that dropped. Have you heard Marsha Ambrosia's album? I don't know if you're a fan of
No.
hers. And oh my god, her and Dr. Dre did her whole album, and it's called Casa. What is it? Casablanco or something like that. It is.
Oh, I think I heard something about that the other day, but I didn't check it out though.
Man, they cooked up. I know we on Red, but they cooked up an album. We got music to listen to, so I'm definitely gonna go listen to that album. That album is fire. I like the songs that I've heard so far. Ballet says Rikishi has 4 sons and a daughter. The daughter looks like just like Rikishi with a wig on.
What?
She is the oldest. Oh shit.
Bro. Ooh.
She said, oof. Skego says Bloodline will have this Civil War angle with the Samoans versus Tongans, Solo, Jacob, and Zilla versus Hikuleo, Tama, and Hikuleo, Tama, and Tonga. I believe that is coming. Then the OG Bloodline returns to face them: Roman, Jimmy, and Jay. A triple. I mean, give me a trios between all 3 of those teams.
Whatever happens, don't rush this, please. That's
Absolutely.
my main concern with WWE is them rushing this. Oh Lord, that's the way to ruin it.
Yeah,
that's the way to ruin it by rushing it. Like let things, cook. Like give it some time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't want to see a
know.
breakup that quick. I know that they foreshadowed it already, but I mean they foreshadowed. I got a clip of that I'm gonna post later of when Jimmy and Jay of how a year beforehand when they said, yeah, we don't want to be the tribal chief, but we know who should be, and then they both looked at Solo. That was the moment right there, and everybody forgot that. And then you know what I'm saying? Like I'll post it in my reels later.
Well, actually, I didn't get a chance to see the WrestleMania documentary from yesterday, but why I'm seeing like a lot of bad reviews on it. I'm seeing a lot of bad reviews on it. I gotta check it out for myself and see what's up. But I think Mr. All Days Off said good things about it yesterday, and I was like, oh, it sounded like it was great. And then didn't hear so great. Martina did not like it at all. She gave it a 2 out of 10.
They must have been going bad on the Bloodline. I haven't seen it.
I gotta check it out. I gotta see.
Oh, she had her. She had her show.
Ooh.
The Bloodline Effect. Was it on the Bloodline Effect? She was talking about it, or
no, because I think her show was. Channels? No, she was talking about it on Twitter.
Okay, I gotta check it out.
Give her little written review. Not happy about it apparently.
Oh man, I definitely am. I gotta check it out. I'm about to watch it. Jack Perry says, I see Roman showing up at Money in the Bank to cost Rollins his title match to get vengeance from Rollins. Rollins was literally Cody's shield. People think Roman is coming for the Bloodline, but it's after Seth. What if Seth wins the title and Roman wants that title?
First of all, Seth is back way too early. Nobody want to talk about that, but okay.
I do. I always, I'm right there with you. I feel you. You could testify. Like
I think he is. I think he's here early. We'll see what happens on Saturday, but I know people are excited to see like their favorites or whatever, and I love Seth, I really do. But I felt like it was too early, and it kind of made me feel like they don't have that much faith in Damian.
It's just that the plans got changed. That's all. Like if Rhea would in an alternate universe, Rhea doesn't get hurt and Damian could have turned heel, he would have been out of the Judgment Day already. That's all.
But he should have. I've been saying he should have been left that group before WrestleMania.
Yeah. But I am, like I say, I'm enjoying this Liv Morgan heel turn and whatever.
Right, but not to talk about Liv and what's going on with that. Like Damian Priest, I would have preferred to see Drew with the title for real. Damian, he's like, man, as a champion, he's not getting the reaction that I feel like a champion should be getting. There's something about it where it's like if it was somebody else champion right now, it would have felt better. And y'all know me, I love Damian, and I'm guessing things aren't working out because he didn't reach out when I had hit him up in the DMs, and I guess that is what it is. But it's just been really lackluster for me. It really has. And I think it's also with them having him have the briefcase, have him doing this cat and mouse shit with Sammy and them. Like, come on. Like, y'all made him look like a chump the entire time he had that briefcase.
The Wile E. Coyote move.
I was over it.
He had the Acme plan. It didn't work out.
Bruh.
I'm telling you, it was the Wile E. Coyote buying some shit from Acme. And then every week that shit just don't work out. And I'm mad about it. I'm upset just as mad as you are about it. And That's what happened, man. Like, and his title run has been the same way. Now he's coming back, and if he does beat Seth, it's like us as wrestling fans know Seth ain't 100% either.
Bro.
You know what I'm
No,
saying?
you're
So
not
it's
gonna
like,
convince me he's 100%. That's why
yeah,
I'm saying, like, they wouldn't have had to dig out for Seth Rollins if they felt a little bit better about Damian being champion right now. They would have left him alone, and figure out something with Damian. It's just not as interesting. I'm sorry. I'm not as interested.
and it's too
I'm
early.
not.
Oh shit! Yeah, there they go. They got that real shit
It's
going
too
on
early
right
for that too.
now. And it's like it's too early for Ilya Dragunov to have
Ugh.
like a good. He could have a great match with Damian, but it's too early for him to like go after the title.
Yeah, I agree.
Braun Breaker could easily be a good match for him to have, but he can't fight him either. It's like this is why he needs to be a face already, so he can
It
fight
feels a
those
little
people.
early for Gunther as well. I
Yeah, I
mean,
definitely don't want to see him fight Gunther. Like he hasn't had a fair chance to be a face yet to like really hold on to the title and defend.
I mean, I don't want to see him as a face, but man, I still feel like it's a little bit too early for Gunther.
This
I'll
is
keep him heel for sure.
the fuck? And this is why they should have had this is why they should have had I'm sorry, I got distracted by whoever the Frankenstein dude is on TNA. This is why they should have had maybe Jey Uso gave him that title a little bit earlier. You know what I'm saying? And then you would have had a legitimate face. Jey Uso is super over with the crowd.
Jey Uso, not so main event. Jey Uso, come on now,
man. You know what I mean?
They dropped the ball on it, but we can fix it.
Yeah, they can still fix it. It's still time.
Fix it.
Ballet Dancer said Hikuleo is up next. I hope so. I would love to see Hikuleo over there.
We shall see. We've been hearing this for months, and then New Japan threw the tag team titles on them, took them off, put them back. Like, New Japan, they're doing hot potato with the tag, with the not just the tag titles, but a lot of titles right now too. Mm-hmm. It's a little frustrating over there.
Yeah. Double champ AJ Francis over here. Jack. Let's see. Jack Perry says, "I love the Bang Bang Gang." Absolutely, we do too. They have grown on us, especially when Juicy is back. When Juice Robinson is in the group, that's when they.
I know he's like the soul of that group. I love him. Love him.
That's when they are cooking on all cylinders. Mr. Aldays also said, "Can you imagine the final boss in the White House? Off is the direction you can fuck Putin."
You know what? Oh Lord,
I love it. Booker T to the damn knee. Oh man. Booker T, be quiet. You gonna get me in troubles with Matt.
Bro.
Ballet said, James, I remember that movie, right? Miss Artist also. I'm a
good R-Truth. Oh my god,
man, you coming with all of them tonight.
Oh Lord.
Oh man, how many?
R-Truth is another one. Love R-Truth. He's
Undertaker said he is not happy the way they are treating Ron. And I
feel the same way, man. The way they lost them titles.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
everybody's mad about that.
And when y'all see, and you see why I be falling asleep doing Raw, right? Yeah. Why stay for the main event to see it in like this?
Mm-hmm. That's why
this.
Mr. All Days Off hit it for you was like Triple H, I'm bored on Monday. He said in Tati's voice, Triple H, I'm bored. That shit had me rolling,
bro. And who was it Jamar that said that R-Truth was doing a dark match or something the other day? Like it's just crazy. You have the tag titles, and then you succumb to doing dark matches now.
Yeah, and lost.
He's very entertaining, and I've said this before. Like R-Truth, he ain't getting no title besides like mid-card title. Like I wouldn't even see him before he retires. IC title, probably not. But if y'all hoping to see him with a world title, keep dreaming. I would love to see it, but the company do that for Ron?
At least he's already won Intercontinental a few times, right?
That and then it almost felt like that 24/7 title, which was
oh my god.
I mean, there was like some fun moments with it, but
that title was
overall
ugly. That title was ugly. If they would have decorated it and made it look like prestigious, I could see it. You know what I'm saying?
It's ugly, not uglier than the that copper penny tag title. Oh god, Oh my God.
Wait, wasn't the 24 title, who had it last? Was it Dana Brooke that had it last before they fired her?
Was
Who
it?
was it? Who was the last 24/7 champion? Because she was like, I've had this title for over a year and I haven't been able to defend it. And then who beat, I think was it Nikki Cross beat her for it and then threw it in the trash.
Because at that point, it definitely was trash.
It was.
Oh,
Delete,
Lord.
Delete.
I'm over it.
Matt Hardy.
Over it. But yeah, Ron definitely deserved better with his career. He's been around for so freaking long. He deserves better. But this is what happened when you give that class clown energy. People will always treat you like that and will find it a little difficult to take you seriously.
Yeah. Scapegoat says, I'm gonna laugh hard when Ginger shows up at Dynamite to confront Hook. Oh my God.
Bury Hook. Please.
Ballet said Dave Hollister has a great voice. James said, absolutely. Dave Hollister has one of the greatest voices. For the life of me, I don't know why he left Blackstreet, but then again, Teddy Riley was sleeping with everybody's wives.
You know what?
Mr. says Ricochet versus Will Ospreay at All In London. He did.
I would love to see that. But it looks like we got something else going on with MJF or whatever. So I don't know about what's going on with Ricochet. So we'll see. I gotta see what's going on with this MJF thing. I feel like they wrote Danny off of it, so it could be MJF and Will at the pay-per-view. And while I prefer MJF to be a heel, I think the company realized like it's better off that he's a heel than a babyface. And also MJF being a homegrown star over there and having had the world title, it feels weird that he is just kind of like, a
normie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. You said it.
He looked like he came back and he's looking like the great value MJF from the actual MJF that we've been getting.
But then again, that match he had with Roosh, I really enjoyed it. The match he had with Hechicero, no, it was rushed.
Yeah,
it was rushed and it didn't feel good as an opening match. It could have been better. It was one of the ones I was looking forward to the most, and it didn't give me what I wanted. But we'll see.
I don't even like his gear in the ring. I don't like his merch. I don't like the jackets look cheap. That he looks like a cheap version of what we used to get. Like, I'm sorry.
What are you talking about?
MJF.
Oh.
His jacket looks cheap. It looks like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like the designs of where they tried to go. Yeah, it looked like a Ross jacket versus him actually wearing Burberry was the thing. You know what I'm saying? Him wearing suits, and when he was champion, he was a dude. Even then, even when he was just when he was running around, and him and Adam Cole had their gear together, that shit looked, you know what I mean? It looked better, way better designs and stuff. Whoever's over there.
When I tell you, whoever it was that was pushing out them shirts doing the bro tachos bromance of the summer thing last year, every week there was a new shirt. I was just like, well, damn, can't keep up. By the way, I bought a Kenny Omega towel. It should be here shortly.
What is it, like a full beach towel you got, or you got the?
Yeah, it is. I have an MJF one already. And yeah, can't wait for that to come in the mail.
She gonna wrap herself up with Kenny Omega and sleep with the Undertaker.
I'm going to sit on his face. There you go.
With your pillow and pillow and towel.
Like I said, I'm gonna sit on his face. Looking forward to it.
I have a triple threat match. Oh man. Mr. Oligo says Ricochet and Will Ospreay at All In London. Ballet said they are out here with those fireworks. I was about to hit the floor with that last round. Man, listen, y'all hear it in my background. Man. It's just
my God.
It's only just begun. RV says in the third match is a last man standing match. The match starts with backstage with the House of Black attacking Omega and dragging Omega to the ring. Omega is saved by Samoa Joe and chases the House of Black away. Mr. All Days All says fools just burning money with those fireworks in 2024.
Right, 2024. Oh my God, I can't even get meat at a decent price, and y'all spending money on fireworks. Come on now.
That's what I said. I said, man, there ain't gonna be too many people doing fireworks there like that. But then again, we got a pipeline straight from Mexico. Maybe they'll be cheaper this year, but it's either you choosing either you gonna barbecue or you got fireworks. You ain't getting both.
Bro, you can't have both.
Yeah, because
I ain't heard. Not in 2024.
And I ain't smelled no food. I heard I smelled some barbecue, one barbecue grill today, and that was it. And I ain't smelled no food since. But usually I got the best food that puts the smell over the whole. What's the name? And I used to have it. I ain't even finna go there. Scapegoat says Ricky is not on TV because he fed up on that match and that Copeland promo. Raheem Hands, he says, "What's up, y'all? What's going on, Raheem? How are you? Welcome to the chats." Scapegoat says it would be too long for Swerve to get the TNT title at All In. The momentum would die. Absolutely.
I think it would have been all right. If, like
so?
I said, if I think it would have been all right. This is where Tony Khan would really have to put these brain cells together and come up with something like that. I feel like nowadays, like this that long-term storytelling thing is so rare to find that when it actually happened, you see something play out long term, like people would just be so surprised and amazed. It's like that should be normal when it comes to pro wrestling. Like if you're a great booker, you can drag something. Well, I don't want to say drag because I thought it was a good thing, but like you can tell something long term so that the momentum won't die by the time someone ends up becoming champion or by the time a match happens. That's why I feel like if Tony Khan would just say, "Hey, all these people I hired just to be pretty up in here collecting checks, let's put something together. Like let's tell stories together. I don't want it to feel like one person is just telling stories over there." And there's an opportunity for a lot of people in the company to give all their opinions and tell stories, and I think that people would enjoy AEW as a whole much more if we had better stories. So I think there was a way for them to do that with Swerve and Hangman and stretch it out to All In, and it could have been done perfectly fine. It would have been a perfect pay-per-view for Swerve to win that title at, for sure.
The person that comes to mind that seems to know how to have themselves booked the correct way, Christian Cage. He tells a long-term story. Look how long it took for him to get beat for that TNT title and the build-up for it. And then it had to be somebody. It was Adam Copeland, but I wish they would have gave it to another AEW homegrown talent to put them over. But it worked. I didn't like the way it ended. It ended trash with him about to hit him with that spike. Even though he did hit him with the spike anyway.
Bro, if somebody's gonna hit you in the nuts with a spike, would you would say you quit too? It's believable, but I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean it was better than AJ Styles quitting to the steel steps. Scapegoat says you never know, Ballet. They're basically using Jack Perry in the EVP Elite. Oh, did I skip her comment? I don't want to see Swerve and Adam again because they will never top their last match. Yeah,
that's crazy. What if they did though? What if they did? That would be crazy.
They bound by blood at this point, literally.
Oh man. I mean, it's hard to imagine like them topping it, but if they did, holy shit. That'd be awesome.
Let's see. Scapegoat says they're barely using Jack Perry and the EVP Elite like WWE had Rollins in the Authority, basically.
Oh, damn, I haven't heard that in a while. The Authority.
Yeah, the Authority. People were talking about that recently. His run with the Authority. That was when he couldn't talk. He needed the Authority at that point.
I'm gonna give it some time. You know, I'm not a fan of the Elite, but they gotta make this work for Jack. Gotta work out for him. We'll see.
It'll work. I don't see it not working. It's working already. Ballet said, Jack, you're right. I should be a little more open-minded. Swerve improved a lot since his last time they faced each other. It's going to be a banger, Ballet. Mr. Ortiz also
J&J Security. You know, at this point, they probably could use J&J Security in AEW. You see them security guys that they have on the show now? Lord have mercy. They can't do anything.
Nothing.
A whole bunch of security guards came out yesterday to keep MJF away from Daniel Garcia, and they all got their ass whooped. Come on.
Mr. Ortiz named them every cake you could think of. He said butt cake, cheesecake, fruit cake.
Oh, man. Horrible.
Oh, man. Jack Perry says, if Omega doesn't return for All In, who would you have face? Okada?
Ooh. So I haven't thought about that yet, but I did think that it would be cool for us to see a couple of people from New Japan on the pay per view. I think that would keep things a little fresh over there too. And I'm just gonna say we already know after All In we get All Out, but it's not gonna be a week later like last year. It's gonna be 2 weeks later. So with it being so close, you can still have big matches on there, but the biggest matches that you can possibly have between the two shows should be at All In. I can see somebody like Okada being on there. But who would he face though? I don't know. Well, I'm open to that. You mentioning about Brian earlier, but that depends on how things go out on next Wednesday.
Oh man, Mr. All Days Off says Adam Cole versus Okada. Man, Adam Cole coming, man, he going Mr. Glass.
Adam Cole.
RB says Kenny Omega attempts a one-winged angel, but is stopped by none other than Sky Blue. Blue hits Omega and Black with the miss. Buddy Matthews handcuffs Omega and hits Omega with a chair 10 times and knocks Omega out. Jack Scapegoat says Adam Cole won't return sooner. That guy only wants video games now.
Video games.
I mean, hey, man.
Isn't he supposed to be doing like video game stuff with AEW right now?
Yeah, I think I haven't seen anything.
I remember they announced it.
Which channel? I mean, I haven't seen what channel. It's him and Evil Uno, I believe. They're supposed to be.
Yes, yeah, but I haven't seen anything about it. And do you remember they had announced a new show where it's Renee, RJ City eating fried chicken with people, whatever they're doing. They only had one episode. I'm just like, well, where's all the episodes at? It was Eddie Kingston was on there, and I thought it was fun. It was fun, but I don't know what happened.
They said, yeah, this ain't gonna work out.
I don't know, just one episode. We'll see.
Jack says Takeshita deserves a title run. He's a beast. Let's see if he wins the G1.
He's not in it. I mean, he was in it, but aren't we down to? I just saw the list. Tanahashi's not even in the finals. He didn't make it that far, Jack. He didn't make it that far.
Tony Khan needed him to come back and lose in the in the Heart
This
tournament.
is what I'm saying. I'll be crying for Takeshita inside, y'all.
Takesha's crying on the outside.
I bet.
Mr. All Days Off says Cole Sanat streaming video games. LOL, baby. You stupid. Not Cole Sanat. Oh, man. He said they took the Ring of Honor title away from Fletcher because AEW, it's AEW time. Maybe.
I didn't like the way it happened.
Ballet said Robert Lee was out here doing things with Sky Blue. Not with that new, not with them new fillers. But I mean, I'm watching it. Montez
Jannetty.
Oh my God. I know. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh my God. And don't do Montez Ford like that. Oh man, Mr. All Days Off says Big Bill, Brian Keith, and Jared Diddy should be trio champs. Oh no, we do not want to see them hold the trio championships. Scapegoat said, I saw people complaining about MJF turning heel. What were they expecting? MJF to face Ospreay at All In while being faced? Wouldn't work at all. Now he's going to face Ospreay heel as fuck. Yes. And Ballet says Baby Oil Bill. Yes. They are hiding the baby oil budget. Scapegoat says the trios are coming to the patriarchy. Hey, I agree. They better come to the patriarchy. Earl Cole, what's going on? He says, Happy 4th, everyone. What's going on, Big Earl? Jack, let me see. Scapegoat says Takeshita and Fletcher are on this rampage. Mr. All Days Off said, we need Tati to do a vlog to Trillburger. Oh, man. You know what? She going to have to go down to Houston and do a Trillburger.
I am just trying to find a reason to go over there. That's why I'm kind of mad that I'm they do have a lot of wrestling over there, just haven't been paying attention to like the big shows. But that's why I wish there was like a website that would just have shows and stuff going on. and
We
I
could,
could just pay attention. It would be better to just see things play out that way. I'm always finding out things like a little too late.
well, I'm looking for somebody to well, at this point, I guess we could say it. We're looking for someone so we can have a list of pay-per-views to add to the website. That way, we can add a section to where shows are. And so, if you got anybody knows where shows are, you know somebody that wants to do that kind of stuff, let me know. Holla at
And
me.
another thing too, like autograph signings and stuff like that. So many wrestlers is you. I always miss out when somebody's gonna be doing a show. I always
Mhm.
find out like the day later or whatever. Cause like a lot of times these wrestlers they don't even be posting shit. Like I don't know who their publicists are. Like where's your team? But like how are people supposed to come see you when y'all not posting anything? You know?
And don't sell the memorabilia. Don't be one of those people that get something signed and sell it.
Oh my god! Like how they had bombarded Asuka at the fucking airport. This one dude
Mhm.
had like 12 shit for her to sign. Like, bro, get your ass out of here.
Yeah, don't be meeting people at the airport, finding out what plane they on. Y'all are ridiculous.
I don't get it.
Let's see.
I don't get that.
RB says Matthew. Then Omega throws to Omega to all four sides of the cage and hits Omega with a concerto. Buddy Matthews pins Omega 1, 2, 3. Sky Blue screams, get a mic. Buddy Matthews gets on the mic and screams, Tati, Tati, Tati. Buddy Matthews laughs hysterically and screams, Tati, Tati, Tati.
I need
Ballet
somebody to
said,
scream my name.
the neighbors. Ballet said, Alligator is a damn classic, 1980. Absolutely. Mr. All Days Off puts up the alligator, the Lacoste alligator right there. So not only was the movie a classic, so were the shirts. Scapegoat says, imagine doing an angle where a wrestler gets murdered backstage 3 days later, gets medically cleared, and wins a match against Strowman and Bronson. If AEW did this, imagine the headache get.
Oh my
I mean,
god.
WWE did it in 7 days, so
Yo,
they did. They did it in
that's
7 days.
that's the craziest thing that when they show him, first of all, I feel like when it came to that whole segment in terms of everybody that was laid out back there, all you saw was Chad Gable because he looked like he was dead, you know what I mean? And I was like, so y'all kind of like killed him for the night. He's gonna come back. How y'all gonna explain this? You know what I mean? And yeah, I agree. If AEW did something like that, they will tear them up a new asshole for it, for sure.
Maybe it was the production value. I mean, at least the next week he came back with the gray mark on his forehead, and they had him patched up. Did you see that,
bro? If
he's a
somebody's
zombie?
supposed to be like dead, but that's what I'm saying. I don't know. This was like in the 90s. Maybe they would have gotten away with it a little bit better.
Yeah, easily. Mr. Aldies also said, Crunk ain't dead, nor is Chad Gable.
You know what, bro?
Ballet said, I still have Don't Be Cruel on cassette. Oh, man.
Oh.
Earl says, I hope everyone is doing well. Absolutely. Earl, how was your 4th?
Oh,
enjoying
I saw somebody had bought a VCR so because I guess they whatever situation was, they inherit something from their family, and it was a whole bunch of family tapes. They wanted to go watch them, but they're all on VHS. They went to Goodwill, bought a VCR, but it was already a movie in there, and it said whatever movie it was. So they was like, "Oh, we're gonna watch it," and it turned out to be a porno.
Oh man, somebody left it in there on purpose too.
For real.
They did. They left it in on purpose, so they got some. Hopefully, it was an '80s one too, so they can see some real old.
it gave like '80s, early '90s vibe because they showed the picture, and I was just like, "Oh shit, you got that classic shit." Okay.
Got some Jake Steed. RB says Omega rises up and V triggers Buddy Matthews 10 times, and Sky Blue screams Leo. Sky Blue keeps screaming Leo. Ballet says Buddy Matthews, and Scapegoat says Cena should check Danielson versus Starks. That's how you put a young talent over.
Oh, beautiful. AEW had a 4th of July sale the other day, and no, actually it wasn't 4th of July. It was for the pay-per-view, whatever it was for the pay-per-view sale. I almost bought that poster. They have a poster on there of Starks and Bryan from their match, and I was just like, oh god, I need this on my wall. Damn.
Man.
That's what I need. Like I've been looking for posters. I
Mhm,
have a whole bunch of posters. I just haven't bought any frames yet, but I'm looking to get a poster. I want a poster of Shibata. I want
mhm.
a poster of Zack Sabre Jr., Kenny Omega. Lord have mercy, I need you on my wall. I never forget when I spent $100 to buy a Kenny Omega life size Kenny Omega poster from Japan. Bitch hit me up a week later talking about we don't have it anymore. I'm like, what the hell you mean you don't have it
I remember
anymore?
that. I remember that. You was hot.
Could not believe it.
I'll
And she was
never
like,
forget. Go ahead.
she's like, do you want your refund back? I said, I don't want it back. Make another poster.
Yeah,
I don't want the money. I was really upset about that.
they could have printed you a poster out. They act like
That's
they
what I'm
can't.
saying.
They,
Somebody.
they act like it ain't in the computer and they could just press print. We ran out of paper. We on a
Lord
tight
have
budget right now.
mercy.
Mr. Holidays off says, if I was to ask Megan Thee Stallion if she would collab with me, would I really have a shot at a feature Eminem on Houdini? That's the line that he said right there.
Would I really have a shot at
At a
a
feat.
feat? Oh, oh,
Yeah.
nice.
I'm sorry, that shit was funny. Jacob has 7 kids. The bloodline will continue forever. Absolutely. It's gonna
Forever.
and now that
Ever.
Rock is over the company now that Vince used to own, it is now he has to bring it back to the islands. It is over. Let's see. Dynamite was awesome. Haters gonna hate because it's trendy and gets you likes.
I enjoyed it. I really
Mhm.
did. There was a little hiccup here and there where I felt like the order of the show could have been changed.
Mhm.
Mercedes and Britt.
Oh yeah.
It felt like it went forever because when you put something like that in the middle of the show, I I wouldn't
Hey,
have done that. Not the
hey,
middle.
that what? And when she said, "Bitch, what line?" I was rolling like, "Oh my god, there ain't no line behind you. You the one that came and got all the way to the top.
That's for sure.
Three matches double title. What line?" Art. Let's see. RB says King Leo walks down to the ringside with a steel pipe. King Leo throws a pipe to Nurse Tati, and Tati knocks Sky Blue out with a pipe. Julia Hart runs down to the ring and gets knocked out by Nurse Tati as well.
Oh,
Scapegoat says you check the news with Raw on Netflix returns the 2 hour show. Non
oh,
PG and SmackDown becomes a
please.
3 hour show. Oh
Oh
man.
well, I heard about the SmackDown being 3 hour. I don't know
On
about that.
Friday? Ain't nobody got 3 hours
No,
on
ain't nobody
Friday.
saying no 3 hours on Friday. I don't know. We already sitting with 3 hours of wrestling anyway
Yeah,
with
and you
SmackDown
going
and Rampage.
that's what I'm saying. And you running into Rampage now. I'm still switching over to Rampage in that last hour.
Um,
I'm gonna be switching over like WCW and WWE back in the day on Fridays.
I don't
Uh,
I don't know. Why
Maybe I'll
why
dual stream
SmackDown
it.
over Raw though? Raw being their bigger show. Even though at times I do prefer SmackDown, no lie.
Hmm.
Um, I mean, first of all, no 3 hours. That's my take on it. But I wouldn't go from 3 hour Raw to 3 hour SmackDown. Interesting.
USA said they need their whole 3. Ballet says Jimmy, Jay, and Solo have 2 children each. Yes, the bloodline will continue. They gonna go on forever. David Bond said, "I'm looking at War Games with the bloodline versus the OG bloodline with the mystery partner. I can see it
Mm.
coming. War Games better not be a bloodline versus Cody and his buddies again. It's not happening. They got that out the way really good. It wasn't too bad though. Ballet
Mm.
says Tati, I agree with regarding Seth. Scapegoat says I can't take Jey Uso seriously after that WrestleMania match. I mean,
Oh.
it wasn't his fault. Jimmy got hurt, during the match, and you know what I'm saying. So it
Well,
wasn't right, and it was cold as hell.
before we knew about Jimmy being hurt, I was kind of hoping they would have ran it back at Backlash.
Hmm.
Fortunately, that wasn't the case. I think that if he wasn't hurt,
Hmm.
that would have been a perfect opportunity for them to run it back. Having a phenomenal crowd like that too would have definitely helped. They wouldn't
Hmm.
be as cold as they were for WrestleMania. Like the circumstances would have been much better than that WrestleMania for sure.
And they wouldn't have they definitely would have gotten a way bigger pop that night. And it wouldn't have been super kick splash. That's the only.
Oh, please don't.
I want to
No.
see. I would like to see somebody from the bloodline not do a splash or a Samoan drop. Like, give me some untraditional shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, gonna have to wait on that.
yeah, Scapegoat says Drew wins Money in the Bank. Hope not. I don't
I
want to
don't
see it.
know.
Hopefully, no. CM Punk said that he will never get close to that title, but if he does
But
win
that's
it,
the thing, though. People are already expecting for CM Punk to always just be in that corner, just waiting to come out and get involved. And I feel like that whole thing's gonna get old if they're gonna keep doing that. So we'll see. I'm not opposed to Drew winning, though.
that's the
I'm all
biggest
right
match.
with it.
That is the biggest. That's the match that everybody is waiting on. Is we all thought it was going to be CM Punk versus Seth, which is still probably going to be 41's match. But CM Punk versus Drew as a match is going to be absolute money for them.
Yeah, that's great too. I don't know if people are kind of feeling like the thing between Punk and Seth has died down, so maybe they don't care as much because Drew and Punk has picked up a lot of steam. So at first, obviously we did not see CM Punk getting injured so quickly.
Mm-mm.
Maybe some of us predicted that, but I didn't see it happening like literally right there and there
First
at the
match
Rumble. Wild.
from what was it from the when he gave him the kick, right?
Yeah,
Damn.
wild.
Drew McIntyre, Cole, he put a little bit of umph into that. Kick him out the ring.
Bro.
Let's see. Mr. Hardy's offset prosthetic limb doctors doing the Birdman hand rub for all the money they're making tomorrow with the blown off fingers and hands.
You know what? Bro.
Bro, you know what's fucked up? I worked in the ER during I had to work during July 4th. That's one of the coldest injuries. Okay, I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Christ.
The dude went. He was sleep. They had him sleep the whole time, and he was holding the mortar. The cannons that usually fire in the air to everybody. He was holding it, and that's how he blew his hands up.
Oh,
And so
God.
so I've seen everything you can see in the ER almost. And so when they finally woke him up after they fixed his hands as far as they can fix them, because they repaired his hands pretty well.
Can fix them.
Yeah, they repaired it. Them doctors went to work on his hands. They worked on his hands for about 8 hours. His first words when he woke up out of his sleep, because I had to go in the room. I'll help before and after. As soon as he woke up, the first thing he said was my kids.
Oh.
So, you know what I mean? I was like, damn.
Should have thought about them kids before.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Now, yeah, but your hands. That's what we was looking at, your hands. Let's see. RB says Omega hits Matthews with 10 V triggers. Omega picks up Matthews back up and gives his nurse Tati a chair. And Omega is nurse Tati concerto Buddy Matthews 3 times, and the ref counts to 10. Speaking of messed up hands, remember doing with that goofy hand scary movie too? Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Yeah, grab my good hand. Let me grab it with my good hand. Oh man!
I remember when he was going back and forth. I forgot his name, but the dude on the wheelchair. He said, "Well, he said I'm gonna be the bigger person and walk away, walk away." Oh my god!
What's all this? Remember, dude with the goofy hand? Yeah, that was crazy. I forget his name right now, because he had a TV show that used to come on every week. That shit was funny. Remember in the 90s, he had that TV show. That TV show was hilarious. RB says, great news, everybody. Kenny Omega wins the 3 Stages of Hell match and frees his nurse Tati from her captors. King Leo celebrates with the 2 and says, I told y'all I'm with y'all all the way, Omega. Thanks, King Leo.
Yes, and I get to take him home now.
He's an AI version of MJF walking around AEW now. Oh, shit.
AI.
Yeah, because all the gear, they said they've been saying his gear is made with AI, and they've been
what?
Mm-hmm. They've been making their gear with AI.
What?
Yeah, AI images for the gear has been made.
I don't know. I love MJF with a tannin, bro.
David Bond says
Tati. We're going to work on that.
Mr. Aldis also said Tati interface fitting. Yes. She said yes, I am. Ballet said yes, I remember him. He had a hand in the mashed potatoes. Oh yeah.
Oh yes. Oh my god. That scene had made me feel some type of way about mashed potato for a while. Oh, because every time I seen it, all I could see is that fucked up hand just running through. Like, oh, ew. No.
Oh man. RV says Kenny Omega tells King Leo turn around. It's no other than Willow Nightingale. Miss Nightingale gives King Leo her number and invites him to dinner. Yes. King Leo asks her where you want to go. Willow Nightingale responds anywhere you want. Mr. Audie is off. Says he did dip his hand in the mashed potatoes. James L
Gross.
says Leo and Tati Rikishi said it's need to stop on X today. What if Umaga's manager shows up tomorrow? New Wiseman. They did say that there is a new wise man coming. I guess it should be a new wise man coming.
We'll see.
But they're saying it's the guy that used to manage God overseas. What's his name? The guy with that used to have the scar, the Cuban. He's Cuban, I believe.
Oh,
No
shit,
chill.
somebody's gonna
No
mention
chill has been
it.
telling me for a while that it might be him.
We'll see. For tomorrow, somebody already gonna come by tomorrow.
I don't know.
SmackDown.
I haven't seen SmackDown's to see. I'll look it up in a second. Let's see. Mr. Audis also says Swerve and Hangman, the new KO versus Sammy fight forever. Hey, they better come.
Lord.
And they talking about Fight Forever is done after season 4. I hope not. They better make a season 5.
Who said that?
That's what I've been seeing online. I haven't seen anything new because they haven't announced anything. Jay White is coming up in about a week, I think. A week or so. Jay White gets released. And they haven't announced any, but usually they announce when the last character comes. So we'll see. They better come with a season 5 or else it's gonna be problems.
Lord have mercy.
And to have a game out and there's no, I mean, even though half the roster is gone, but just add more characters. Just do a big, you know what I mean? Stop being cheap. You spend all this money on all these damn wrestlers and gave Okada 14 billion, but you can't get all of the. You can't have a big. Just make everybody spend $40.
Put more money in that video game.
Yeah, put a $30 dump of characters into that game that you've already got scanned. You got way more characters scanned than you let on. We know, or we know that they're scanned already.
Oh, Adam Copeland on there though, right?
Adam Copeland is there now. And Jay White is next, and Samoa Joe's in the game now. I told you I think I posted a picture. I had a 4-way match with Swerve, Christian Cage, Adam Copeland, and Samoa Joe. It was absolutely incredible. Swerve should have won, but Christian cheated and pinned Samoa Joe, or he pinned Adam Copeland before Samoa Joe, and took the win after Swerve gave everybody the house call. So he is truly the ultimate opportunist over Adam Copeland. Ballet is laughing at Mr. All Days Off. James L said, Leo, you saw the movie Ride back then, 1998 with Frejo and absolutely. And that's another great album that nobody, I will say, Sticky Fingers album over Frejo Starr's album. Sticky Fingers' first album was an absolute movie. If you listen to it today, it still sounds great. Just a shout out to that. RB says at the crowd chants, you deserve it. And Omega and Nurse Tati tongue kiss. Omega tells his Nurse Tati, let's go home. Omega says, before we end this night, I'm challenging none other than Swerve Strickland. Oh shit.
Swerve Strickland. Can we just go home?
Ballet says hi, Earl. If you keep it where it is. RB says Omega continues on challenging none other than Swerve Strickland for the world title at World's End. Swerve, bring your game because I'm bringing mine. I promise my Nurse Tati. I promise my Nurse Tati the world. Mr. Aldays also says someone let Booty Talk 14. Let Booty Talk 14 in VTR. Ballet is laughing. Omega continues, I will be the next world champion, and ends the segment with Will, guys and gals. Matter of fact, Tati, I want you to end this segment, Tati's team. Will, guys and gals, David Valentine is here. He says, will Shane Phillip McMahon buy Ring of Honor from Tony Khan for an undisclosed amount of money? It is not happening. Tony is not letting go of his toys. Tati said,
let me rub my coins together and see what I can come up with.
Yeah, we're going to come with the money that we already got from the super chat. Just slide it to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need it, bruv. RB says, Nurse Tati continues. Well, we bid you goodbye. Mwah, good night. And Full Gear ends with Kenny Omega, Nurse Tati, Leo, Willow Nightingale, Samoa Joe, and Renee Paquette celebrating the crowd. Chants Tati free. King Leo, did MJF digivolve last night? Yes, he did. Back to our scumbag. Scumbagamon is back. RB says, what's happening, David Valentine? RB says, where my man is. So what's happening, James L? Ben Miller is here. He says, bad luck, fail. RB says, Kenyo, you skipped my you deserve it comment. Did I? Hey, man, I'm looking up. I'm running back through it really quickly. I do not see them in. That's that face. There you go, tripping again. David Valentine says, "What's up, Robert Brown?" RB says, "What's happening, Earl?" Ben Miller says, "Red Man team with Eric Sermon was Golden Green Eye Bandit." Oh yeah, and Ben Miller says, "Keith Murray." Oh yeah, the what was it? They had an album El Nino. What was? Oh, it was Def Squad. There you go. And we have made it to the end of the comments on this 4th of July. Tati is still over in parts unknown right now, laughing. It's an all days off comment. She might be looking up that episode of that video right now. It is the 4th of July celebration. Oh man. So hopefully everybody has had a good night of wrestling tonight and enjoyed what there was of Ring of Honor. Hopefully you will be watching TNA. It did look pretty good. It's still going on, right? Well, it was still going on. The show is longer than it's going along longer than we saw.
Man, Ring of Honor wasn't even an hour.
Yeah, the TNA is went on. The Matt Hardy match was actually good with his wife. I was kind of surprised at that.
No,
Joe Hendry is in the
I
ring.
didn't see it, but oh my god, I did say a while back I did a video talking about how Ruby Hardy was talking shit about her husband and making a fucking a fool out of her husband on social media.
Oh yeah, that was New Year's, right?
Something around that time, and I'm just like, I just can't believe like people do shit like this. If you having issues with your husband, deal with that privately. Like, we don't need to see you making TikTok videos about it, talking about how your husband is so fucked up. He got CTE. You don't remember his birthday. He don't know how to tie his shoes. Whatever the fuck she was saying. We don't want to hear that.
Man,
we don't want to hear that.
She wanted him. She wants him broken. This is why she's with him. Well, he's broken in TNA. Like, he would take him a while to climb up some stairs. Ballet says, "I remember when Sticky Fingers played Quentin on Mo to the E to the Shakisha. Oh man, Moesha." RB says, "King Leo, I'm booking a few with Sky Blue and Willa Nightingale. OU, oh man, here they go." He says, "What are fillers, King Leo? Oh man,
Lord,
look at her cheeks. It's kind of the same thing. If you look at Jada Pinkett and look at her cheeks, those are fillers." RB says,
"Yeah, I'm not sure. I've never really thought of like what they were exactly, but they just enhances your parts of your faces. You can put it on your cheeks. You can get fillers on your lips, so you can make it bigger. I'm not into that type of stuff."
Yeah, Jada got hers done. What are fillers? King Leo said, it was New Year's that Matt Hardy, New Year's and Matt Hardy at Pump. Ballet says, the most beautiful thing in this world is just like that. Yes, man. Man, Keith Murray is my favorite. One of my favorites. RB says, Sticky Fingers on Leprechaun, Back to the Hood. You know what? I've never even seen that one. I gotta watch it.
Lord have mercy.
Rob Bevan says, or him as Fake Blade. LOL. Oh, the TV show. Man, I couldn't even do it to myself. I couldn't watch it.
Wait, what? There was a Blade TV show?
Yeah, Sticky Fingers played Blade for a season, for like the whole season, and they canceled it.
Whoa, how did I miss that?
Yeah, there's a Blade TV show. You look Tati gonna watch it just to see it.
I am getting my keyboard out.
Yes.
I need to see how this worked out.
RB said, Rob Bevan, what's happening, brother? King Leo, what advice you got for Matt Hardy for his situation with Reeve?
Leave that bitch.
Yes. Immediately.
Hard to say. Like, I know people, they have issues in terms of their relationship, but hold on, I'm gonna put this one 2006. It's on Tubi. I knew it.
She said it's on Tubi. Everything is on
Tubi. Oh, I'm going to check this out. But she doesn't like, this is not a ride or die type of situation. Like, when you're with somebody, if you have issues, you deal with it privately and whatever. You're literally making your husband look like a fucking fool. Let's say if he really did have CTE, you are disclosing that for people to know because you feel some type of way. If Matt is cheating on you, leave him. You're gonna get some money if there is any money left. But for you to go on social media and like, you look stupid by doing that. You have 4 children with him and you're talking shit about him on social media. Your kids are going to look back and see how y'all was being nothing but fools on social media. That shit is out here for them to see forever. You know what I mean? So why even do all that stuff? It makes her look stupid. Makes
Man,
him look stupid for staying with her. So I know.
absolutely. Robert Brown says, Rob Bevan was happening, brother. King Leo would have. Oh, look, that's for the Reeby said, yep. Lever. Rob Bevan said, remember Onyx on Source Awards at Leo? Yes, I do. And
Mm.
and I remember Sticky Fingers was supposed to sign with Dr. Dre, and he said that was his biggest mistake as well, that he didn't.
Oh,
Uh, uh,
interesting.
Robert Brown says, "Yo, Tati, when the next time you and the Queens of wrestling coming together, you and the Queens of the Ring?
Oh shit. Is that next week?
What day is it? The
It might be next Tuesday. I will let y'all know on Saturday stream because I didn't write that down.
Yeah,
It might be next Tuesday where we're
I
doing
thought it returned on the
Queens of the
16th.
Ring.
It
Is
might
that
be the
next
16th.
week?
No, week 2 weeks from now.
Oh, the week after. Okay. Yeah, it
Mhm.
seems more like the 16th. Okay, but
Yeah.
I'll confirm that for sure. Let y'all know on Saturday stream.
Rob Bevan said, "Don't forget next Friday, Leo. Don't forget to call Tyra." Oh, y'all remember that? Debo was tired of putting hot sauce on my burrito, baby. You had to make me watch that. Robert Brown said, "Queen of the Ring." My apologies.
It's okay.
All right, so we have made it to the end again.
Yes, we have.
Ballet is laughing at Rob. Oh man, yo Tati, is you coming through the stream tomorrow?
Tomorrow? Probably not.
Yeah,
I don't know, cause I'm supposed to take my daughter to the mall. Y'all know, it's so interesting, like how kids love malls, and then as an adult, you get over it. So she
What
loves
age?
to go to the
What
mall.
age we talking as an adult? You know, we're going to the mall.
Um, I would say like by my mid 20s, I was over it when it comes to
Okay.
going to the mall.
Yeah, I was
Mid
over it by
twenties,
then too.
over it. Yeah,
I was because from about 22, 23, yeah, we was still at the mall. Like, you just have to. It has to be a good mall. See, we have
that's
like,
the thing. There's so many malls that are dead and
yeah,
also like just about there.
yeah. Now for us,
But
Fox Hills Mall is still popping, even though it's a Westfield, and Lakewood Mall was one of those. It's turning, it's starting now, starting to like die out a little bit. But this mall over here,
hmm
those were the two malls, and they're miles apart from each other. But we used to drive all the way out here just to come to the mall that I live down the street from right now. And
hmm
it was one of the best malls. It's still pretty well put together. No, because it's so big. There's so many things to do. There's an arc. They didn't build the new arcade in the back where you can go in. They
hmm
have all the new Japanese arcade machines with the claws. You've seen those, right? With the one that where they have one claw now, not two.
One?
Yeah,
No, I probably haven't seen that. I'll look at it.
yeah. Look at them so that way, if you ever run into one, you know how to win. Because
Oh
people
Lord,
when I
I'm
see
a
them,
loser when it comes to these claw machines.
oh
Like,
my god, these dudes! I've watched them, and we were studying. Me and my kids were studying, trying to figure it out. Like, how do we get this shit off of here? Because they're on Velcro. Man,
hmm
I saw people the stuff that's in there that are in these claw machines, PlayStations, and all that stuff that they put in there. These people were walking out with and they were walking out with like at least like 10 of the dolls. The dolls are $100 a piece, and you could just put them on eBay
mm.
or something and sell them after you keep one and then just take the other nine. We were
Well,
watching people
damn.
walk out with like whole. We were like, how are they doing this? So yeah, you know what I mean. I'm like, man, listen, I might just click up with somebody over that know how to get them toys out of there, and you know what I mean. Let's take half and half on the
Interesting.
winnings. He said you hear Cube talk with production on last Friday. I heard about it. It might come in, but you know they've been talking about it for years. Um, and Rob Bevan says, Tati, come for Rampage, please.
Mm,
She said she's
we'll
taking her
see.
daughter to the thing. If she, maybe she might pop in.
It
Or
it just depends. Like by the time Rampage come on, the mall would be closed. But I know me.
mhm.
I'm gonna find something.
Especially if that Kenny Omega
Something.
blanket come
Lord have mercy.
in. Well, it is the 4th of July. The fireworks are starting.
Yeah, we're going to call it a night, you guys. King Leo will be live tomorrow on his channel, No Dirt Cheese, for
Yes.
SmackDown and Rampage.
Hmm.
I'll see if I'll come on over there.
Okay.
Saturday, I will be doing Collision. King Leo will be doing Money in the Bank.
Yes.
I don't know about NXT. I'll let y'all know about that for Sunday, but that's the plans for now.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And And then so at some point, hopefully, maybe if depending on what's over first, somebody will jump on somebody's chat. I might
Oh,
come
I
over.
know. I know for sure. Well, hold on. Oh yeah, you did say Money in the Bank's at 7, right?
Mm-hmm.
Eastern.
70, yeah.
But then that's an hour earlier than Collision. So I don't know. Maybe they might end around the same time.
It might.
Maybe we'll
And we
see.
just do a recap after or something. Unless we tired and shit. Robert Bevan says, "Have fun, Tati. I just want to make you laugh. LOL."
Bro, I mean, it's the mall, bro.
Yeah.
It's really this Japanese place. No, I don't say Japanese, but it's this place that has like all these things imported from Japan, and they have a lot of anime and all this. It's actually a very good store.
How big is it?
One of the biggest stores in the mall for sure. And bro, and it's a shame too because when I've seen them, they have actually they have a section where they have vintage toys, and most of them are still in packages. They do have a huge wrestling section, but I never seen anything Undertaker over there. Never.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
The one that we have here is small, and she orders all of the stuff, but she never has the stuff that we want to get, like Hunter or anything that like, but like you'll see like Voltron figures and shit. Like she'll have like classic shit too, and then it's like $1 million for all that shit too. So it's like, god damn, you know what I mean? It makes you just be like, you know what? Let me just order this shit from Temu or somewhere online.
I have not yet used Temu yet. Not yet. I don't know.
I think they're closing. Use the TikTok shop.
Really?
I think that's the new Temu now, is the TikTok shop.
I don't do TikTok. I made an account one day, put a couple of videos, and I was just like, this is not for me. Yeah, not for me.
Oh man. Ballet says Miniso.
I don't know what this place is called, to be honest with you. I never even paid attention. I just know once I see the sneaker store, it's right across from there. That's all I know. I don't even know the name of the damn mall that's near me.
They always across from the sneaker shop.
It's like this. When you think about it, that's true.
Yeah, it's like the sneaker shop and then the toys. It just says toys on our.
Absolutely. Oh god, I don't know. Hopefully they have some good stuff on there, and they also have like a crazy large DVD section. It's huge, massive.
Oh my god.
They have some really good stuff on there. It's one of them stores where you're gonna feel some type of way when you go home and see all that shit in front of you, be like, damn, they got me.
Man, just record a walkthrough. I gotta see it. Let's see.
It's amazing. They have vintage games. They sell all types of consoles. Like, it's really, really great. Not necessarily for me because I don't care about anime or video games, all that stuff, but anybody would be impressed with this store for sure.
Oh man,
it's great.
I definitely am checking out. I'm watching my son play a game that is I guess it's a gotcha game now. It's a phone game, and but it's also on console. So I've already downloaded on both, so I'm gonna play. Let's see. Dave Valentine says, "How is your buddy M doing?"
Who's that?
I'm not sure, David Valentine. And Ballet says Voltron with a heart, and she said, "I don't order from Temu or Shein."
Girl, Shein, I was skeptical, but I buy from them on a monthly basis. For real, I have not had any bad experience with them.
Shein is the new Temu. That's why Temu is going out of business, because Shein is
it's great.
They just keep renaming themselves.
And Shein, they team up with, I don't want to say celebrities, but let's just say influencers.
Yeah.
When it comes to like clothing lines and stuff like that, and I have not yet been disappointed from them at all.
Man.
At all. When I don't want to spend too much money, I'll buy from them.
I might go on Shein and give me some of those some figures. They do be having figures.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just always looking at clothes and shoes, so that I'm not sure what else they have over there. I know they have some like household stuff, but other than that, I don't know what else they sell. But I'm always buying clothes from there.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna check it out. Oh man. Okay.
Well, all right, you guys. We will see you guys tomorrow over on King Leo's channel. No Dirt Sheets for SmackDown and Rampage. Have a good night and don't blow your fingers off. Good night.
Right.